Alright, hey guys, welcome back to the live stream. Thank you all very much for joining, and as usual, of course, we're gonna be doing a little bit of why is my mic on? Okay, there we go. I fixed up the other mic. For some reason, my other mic keeps on turning on every single time I start the stream. I think I kind of messed up something on my Elgato here. We'll definitely have to change that, but welcome guys, welcome to the live stream. And as you guys know, as I was actually making it clear, today we're gonna be jumping into another Dreams project that I've been working on for quite some time. Of course, I wasn't able to kind of release this one just yet because I was kind of focusing more on releasing Tiny Sasquatch, but we're gonna have a brand new one here. This one's gonna be also about a tiny kid, a tiny character that we're gonna be able to explore in a really kind of familiar world. And the reason I'm kind of building all these worlds is because I've always really enjoyed these type of games where you're playing as a tiny character in a very familiar world. In this one, of course, we're gonna be playing in a house with a lot of familiar things like a kitchen, a bedroom, a dad's office, I guess, toilets and stuff like that, the bathroom. So that's kind of the world I'm working on. I'm currently quite happy with the result of the game so far, to be honest. I really love the way the world has been built. And I did work quite a bit on adding some new features to the game, making the game more and more interesting. So I cannot wait to show you guys what I built here. And also at the same time, what I really enjoy doing when I'm doing these live streams is also kind of trying to get some ideas from all of you. Maybe you guys have some better ideas than me that we can all just think about and see if I can implement to the game. But anyway, that being said, welcome guys. TDWDR, welcome buddy. Tao, welcome guys, welcome to the live stream. Thank you very much for joining as well. And of course, it's usual, a great thing to see my members joining into my live streams. All right, so this is currently the project that I have. It's currently called Tiny Kid Adventure, but I think the title here is Work in Progress. Not quite sure exactly what the name is gonna be, but I'm still kind of trying to figure it out, I guess. And the world that I currently have is kind of built up of two scenes at the moment that are kind of like, let's say 90% complete. I still have quite a bit of work to do into them, of course, including the logic, which I just left a little bit later. At the moment, I'm just working on adding, kind of like creating the world first, and then starting to implement the gameplay into every single one of them. For example, if we jump into this world, this one is actually kind of like the main area we're going to be exploring with this character over here that's going to be able to give us some quests. This is kind of like the museum, right? So all the collectibles you're going to be able to find are going to go inside these jars over here. These ones are going to be filled up with stuff, of course, eventually. So that's what I'm kind of try to work on. Let me increase the music, the game audio here a little bit. There we go. So this is gonna be, as I was saying, the museum, the place where we're gonna be able to see all the collectibles we're gonna be able to find in the game. And I do have the ability to, let me sprint up a little bit, make it to the second floor. Hey Jake, I remember you, buddy. Yes, welcome to the live stream. Alright, and then we have the second floor. This one's gonna be the second part of the museum where we're gonna be able to collect bones. And eventually with all those bones, you're gonna be able to get kind of like some dinosaurs, I'm guessing. You guys can see that I have a bug on the right side there that I'm gonna have to fix up. But once you bring all the bones that are required, did not want to press on this button. This is the options. I haven't really worked on this menu just yet. Haven't added any logic. But this is where we're gonna be able to see kind of like the bones that you're gonna be able to put together and create like some dinosaurs. So as I was saying, this is the location we're going to be able to explore, and once you bring everything that you can, you're going to be able to get your character upgraded quite a bit. Now, when it comes to the mechanics and the abilities that the character is going to have, of course, this game is going to have gliding. I try to work quite a bit on the gliding mechanic, and as you guys can see, it works perfectly. I was having quite a bit of issues with it, but eventually you're gonna be able to glide in the game, just so that you don't simply fall from all the way high up top and die and then spawn back down. I just don't want that. For example, if I make it to this floor over here and I jump down without using the glider, you are gonna die and spawn back up here. But now, you do have the ability to use the glider to simply glide easily down, not take any damage, and keep on going. Hey, TDWL, you can now join the Discord. Awesome, buddy. Join up then, join up. So as I was saying, this is one of the areas that I finished. I'm not gonna be working on this one in today's live stream. So this one's gonna have like 3 quests area where we're gonna have to bring a lot of collectibles to these characters on every single one of these floors. And once you do that, you're gonna keep on unlocking more and more abilities. Now, one of the abilities that our character is gonna have is gonna be, of course, using a slingshot, as you guys can see right here. The slingshot is gonna be kind of like his main weapon. But the thing is, this game is not gonna have any enemies you're gonna be able to fight with. Mostly what this game is gonna have is going to be puzzles you're gonna have to solve. So you're gonna need a slingshot with different abilities, such as simple pebbles to simply I don't know, break some vases. Then you're gonna have like a bomb you can use with the slingshot to maybe break through some walls. Then you're gonna have a water, of course, to turn off the fires or maybe clean up some stuff. And then you're gonna have a fire that you're gonna be able to use in order to maybe burn some blockages, some twigs that are blocking the path. That's kind of gonna be what I'm gonna be, or the idea that I have with this game. And these are all the abilities that your character is gonna have. He's not gonna have any other abilities other than these. I think if I'm not mistaken, I gotta update my character in this scene, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check real fast. Yeah, we do have some updates. So we have the variable. We have, come on, variable update. The tiny boy one. We have this one that we got update. And I guess that's about it. Let me save real fast. Meme God, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you very much for joining. Harry Stantin, is that your real name? Yes, that's my name. That is my name, buddy. All right, we saved it. I gotta go in here as well and save that one so that it activates. And now we can check and make sure it's all good. I think if I'm not mistaken, I gotta update one of the variables and remove a text element from it, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just update real fast and test it out. Go back here, go back in this scene. Nope, I did not want to do that. I always keep on going to the menu. I also have another bug here. As you guys can see, if I go into the menu and then fast go out of the menu, I do have this thing at the bottom, which this should only be visible in the menu. So yeah, I gotta figure this out. Abdul, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Hey, Stantin, I love your videos. Thank you very much, buddy. Thank you, thank you. I really love it that you guys are enjoying my content. Looks nice. Great maker of Symphony. Welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Alright, so now if you check this, you guys can see that I still have that 500 thingamajig on the top right corner. And I think I know exactly why that is. And I do want to fix it up in here so I do not forget about it. Let me go into the variables. Let me go into the... I guess it was in the currency here, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe not. So we got the token, the bones, the keys. Where was this one? Coin feather in the view. Yeah, so this is the one that I got removed, the 500. That one is not needed. And this should now be updated on every single one of the scenes so that we can fix it up. What's this game gonna be? So Grammy Boy, as I was saying, this game is gonna be about a tiny boy. Now, the story that I have in mind about this game is that so this tiny little character that we have, like this kid, has like a scientist dad, and one night before he goes to bed, he was just playing with his toys and everything. He simply falls asleep in his bed. But during the nighttime, his dad kind of does some science stuff, I guess, some science work, and something happens, something that we don't know, of course, because we were sleeping, so we have absolutely no idea what was happening there. Let me just save this real fast. But when we wake up in the morning, we wake up as a tiny little kid. And we don't really remember exactly what happened because when we have been shrunken down, we've also kind of lost a little bit of our memory. So during our adventure in this world, of course, which is going to be this kid's house, it is our job to kind of try to figure out what has happened, try to remember what has happened, and eventually, in the end, of course, get ourselves back to our normal size. And it is gonna be kind of like a very familiar game, right? We're gonna be playing with or more like inside our own house. We're gonna be able to see like very familiar things like our bedroom, our dad's office that we're gonna be able to explore, the bathroom, the kitchen area. And during our adventure, we're gonna be able to meet like different characters that are gonna give us different abilities or upgrades, I guess I could say. And at the same time, all these characters we're gonna be able to meet. Once you finish up the quests for them, they're gonna start telling you a little bit about what's happening around and maybe kind of helping you remember who you are. So that's kind of the idea of the game. Let me see if I fix this bug. So now, if I make my way to the top, that variable should not be an issue anymore. I have a lot of mechanics that this character has now. It has sprinting, it has gliding, it has slingshot that he can use. And there we go. We don't see that thing in the top right corner anymore, glitching out. Do we have a basement? Yeah, I'm also kind of thinking about making a basement. Either a basement or an attic in the house, something like that. So currently the locations that I have built up is kind of like a closet over here. The closet is the main area. We're going to be able to kind of come back every single time and add everything that we can collect over here, I guess, and keep on upgrading our character. I've already built up another section as well. Let me just get out of the scene so I can show you guys. So the next one is gonna be the kids' room that we're gonna be able to explore. This one is also kind of like 90% finished. As you guys can see, we also kind of have like a presentation. This is going to be the presentation for every single time you enter the first time in the room, because you're going to be able to go back and forth in the game. So every single time you enter in one of these scenes, you're going to be able to kind of see some of the main points and main locations that you can visit in the game, such as this one. Kind of to give you a little bit of a glimpse of what you're about to explore in the game. This is only going to happen the first time you enter the scene. If you come back at it, it's not going to show up again. Alright, so this is going to be the tiny kid's room, as you all can see. Timmy Turner. Who's Timmy Turner? Actually, I think I will have to request your help, guys. I'm actually having a little bit of difficulties trying to find a name for this character. I really want to find like a very funny name, a name that kind of specifies small, like tiny, when you're talking about this character. I was thinking about Timmy, but if you guys have different names in mind, do let me know. Evie, I remember you, buddy. Welcome, welcome. So this is gonna be the collectibles, right? This is gonna be kind of like the coins that we're gonna be able to collect, although they're gonna be represented by Poland. And we're gonna have a lot of this Poland we're gonna have to collect in every single one of the levels. His name is Timmy. Yeah, his name is currently Timmy, but if you guys have better names, I would absolutely love to hear them in the chat. Because I can always just update the game and change it to whatever you guys come up with, if it's better than what I decided to go with. What type of content do I do, meme gods? All sorts of type content. I usually play mostly indie games, but I also kind of like dipping into dreams and creating my own stuff as well. Dan Small. Maybe Tommy. Tommy might be better than Timmy? Yeah, I guess. It's another version of Timmy, but I would definitely like to use a name that's more popular than Timmy. I don't know, maybe Tommy is better. Maybe Jimmy. Tiny. Tiny is kind of, I think, the name of the game that I'm currently thinking about is gonna be Lost, A Tiny Adventure. That's kind of the name of the game, but I want my character, my little kid here, to have its own name as well, so I'm still kind of struggling. So again, if you guys have better ideas, let me know. Shoot them up in the chat there. Tommy Josh. Ugh. No, that's not gonna work. Dang it. This jump at the end here is gonna be the difficult one, but if you wait at the right time... dang it, dude. I think I will have to increase the size of this one a little bit, because I'm always struggling to get up here. There we go. Big Tim, since he is a tiny character, eh? Yeah, at the moment I just try to make my way somewhere up high so that we can see the world a little bit from a higher level. Another feature that I have in the game, as you guys can see, whenever I'm jumping with... Actually, hold up, let me show you another feature. So there's going to be also a little bit of pollen you're going to be able to collect by simply blowing these things up. You do have the ability to kind of lock into it if you want to. And there we go. We got some more pollen over here. So this is kind of going to be the second level that I've already built up. It is 90% complete, and the reason it's 90% complete is not fully 100% complete is because I gotta work more on the logic, adding the quest and everything here. But I'm currently happy with the results. Of course, I would love to add more objects, more things into the level here, because as you guys can imagine, a kid's room is gonna be very, very messy. I'm seeing somebody saying Smilo. Smilo. I mean, Milo is a really popular name in French, Milo, and I absolutely love the name Milo. But I feel like Milo is a name that has already been used in another game that this one is kind of inspired from it, Tiny Ken, if you guys know about it. So I don't really want to go with Milo, although I really love that name. Aidan. Aidan sounds like a really awesome name, maybe. Secret area? Yeah, we do have a secret area over here. So you can only go inside this room, hidden room inside here, if you open up this puzzle. So you're gonna have to figure out this puzzle in order to open it up. But of course, in order to kind of know the code that you gotta put in here, you gotta check these things that are drawn on the door, do a little bit of calculations, look at those symbols, try to put everything together, and then you gotta go back up on top of the office. Let me try to get on top of the office. I may need to figure out and change the camera here because it's kind of a bit annoying. Let me try to make it up. Come on, buddy. There we go. Was it Adams? Yeah, I know, Aaron. And then if you come here, you look at this. Keep in mind the calculations at the bottom. You got to figure out what the code is in order to open up that door. And also, if you flip this one, you can see what each one of those symbols are representing. And this way, you're going to be able to do some calculations and eventually open up the door. This is, of course, inspired by Hogwarts Legacy. There was a secret door in Hogwarts Legacy that you could only open up by putting in the right code here. That I'm going to do right now so you guys can see how it works. And once you do that, boom, you're going to be able to go inside. I was really happy when I managed to actually create this because I absolutely love the way it looks. And of course, there's going to be a lot of these tokens you're also going to be able to collect that you're going to be able to then grab them, bring them back home, and open up a very secret chest back home as well. You got that puzzle idea of Hogwarts Legacy, I think. Yes, that's exact from Hogwarts Legacy, buddy. I'm not going to lie, that is exactly a replica of Hogwarts Legacy chest. I also have the chest from this token as well that I've redesigned from Hogwarts Legacy. Just because I play Hogwarts Legacy and I loved it so much, I just had to redesign it. And since I created it, I decided to just insert it into this game. Alright, so these are the two scenes that I created so far. But I also have two more scenes over here that I started working on. We have the kitchen, and we also have the office for our dads. Which one do you guys want me to work in today's live stream? The kitchen area or dad's office? Which one you guys are going to decide? That one is the one that I'm going to go with. All right. As I was saying, other than these 4 areas that I added so far, I still need to work on the bathroom area. What other areas do I want to add? So we have the bathroom area. It's probably gonna be the basement or the attic, one or two. I don't know. You guys are saying kitchen? Okay, we have 2 votes on the kitchen. Somebody says that's office. Let's wait for more people to tell me what they want to see. Both of these scenes that you're seeing right now, these ones, I've already started working on them last night, so I had something started up a little bit at least before starting to work on them in today's live stream. I didn't really want to start working on them from the scratch. I just wanted to have a little bit of work done to them. Abdul Seek, you're new to the live stream, but you enjoy watching my video. Thank you very much, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Suck Games, we're not playing Sneaky Sasquatch today, buddy. Sorry. No Sneaky Sasquatch today. Please don't spam the chat. Alright, so I guess the kitchen is gonna be the one that we're gonna be checking out. If you guys are curious about how the kitchen looks, there we go. Again, this one is quite inspired quite a bit from Tinykin. I got some ideas from Tinykin that I really enjoyed. In Tinykin, we do have kind of like this farmland area where we have grassy area and yellow area, I guess, where the plants are growing, and they're all created by sponges turned upside down. And I really enjoyed that idea, so I'm definitely gonna go with this in the creation here. And kind of the layout of Tinykin's kitchen area is gonna be implemented here, not 100% from Tinykin, but I'm just gonna grab a few ideas from there and introduce him in this one. So this is kind of how the kitchen is looking so far. I have a lot of work to put into this one, of course, before I can consider this one done. But this is kind of the look of it so far. Let me just reduce the size of this so that it's not making too much lighting there. All right. So what I'm trying to do over here, let me start up that. There we go. I gotta pay attention on the thermos here on the thermometer because I gotta make sure I don't add too much stuff. At the moment, nothing really requires a lot of thinking because I'm just kind of working on building the worlds, which is not gonna take that much work. When you're actually working on the logic, that's where thinking is involved. For now, let me start working a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it on this part of the puzzle here. So what I'm gonna be doing here, I'm gonna have water dripping from this sink all the way at the bottom and kind of create like a river over here that goes all the way to that side somehow. So let me try to figure out how the pattern is gonna be. I'm gonna create kind of like a river section over here where the water is gonna keep on flowing at the bottom. So it's probably gonna have to go like that. It kind of feels like building stuff in Minecraft right now, to be honest. This part of the building in Dreams. And I'm really enjoying this. Alright, let's kind of get this curved out a little bit this way. There we go. Maybe over here we're gonna have like some bridges crossing the river a little bit. Something like that. Of course, the more I keep on building stuff in here, the more ideas are gonna be coming across, and I'm gonna be able to change things. And the great thing about it is that it's actually super easy to change stuff in Dreams. Once you build something, it's super easy to come back at it, change everything, and update your creations. Move this one here. There we go. Yeah, I definitely want this one to be kind of like a bridge, kind of like a crossing. And then it's gonna start curving up a little bit more. Move this one here. You can put stuff in the kitchen too. Does joining the member thing take money? Yeah, if you want to be a member of the channel and support me, it does take a little bit of money. Not that much. You can be a level 2 or level 1 member, depending on how much you would like me to support me. But if you cannot do it, don't worry about it. I appreciate you being here, buddy. Alright, so we're gonna have a bridge crossing through here. The thing is, I want this one to be leveled up a little bit. I don't want it to be kind of like this low, right? So, this means I gotta raise up the level a little bit. Just like that. When I first started creating stuff in Dreams, of course, I started by building Tiny Sasquatch, and I still have quite a lot of bugs in Tiny Sasquatch, but all these years of building Tiny Sasquatch allowed me to learn a lot of stuff in Dreams. how to build stuff, how to make things a little bit better, how to make sure I keep an eye on the thermos. And I definitely learned a lot, so hopefully this new project is gonna be much better than Tiny Sasquatch, because I managed to learn a lot from building that game. But what I love about doing these things in the live stream is that I can easily just listen to what you guys are saying in the chat, and maybe you have some better ideas that I have, and I could implement those into the game. I know you guys would love to have your ideas implemented in the game. In Tiny Sasquatch, for example, I did have one of you guys telling me about a great idea that eventually I implemented, such as Sasquatch walking through the water, and if he does that, he's gonna be slower. And in order to get him to be fast again, you gotta make sure you kind of like shake him a little bit. And that idea I did implement to the game eventually, and I absolutely loved it. It definitely changed the personality of Sasquatch quite a lot, and the gameplay as well, right? Do you get anything by being a member? Well, first of all, you get to support me as a creator, and by supporting me, that means you make my life easier to be able to create more videos for you guys. So I would definitely appreciate that. And also, if you are a member, you get the opportunity to do a few things like change the perspective of the camera right now. If there is a member in the chat, he can actually go ahead and change the camera so you guys can see me in a different view. At the same time, you have the ability to change the light colors in my face cam in my room here as I'm live streaming. And all sorts of perks, including free games that only members get from time to time, and some sneak peek videos that only members get from time to time. But if you press on the join button, you're gonna be able to see kind of like the perks that you're getting by being a member. And you can decide then if you want it or not. But again, if you cannot, it's fine. I appreciate you guys being here. Being a member is just a way to support content creators. That's what memberships on YouTube are. Alright, so the water's gonna drip down here. It's gonna keep on going this way. There we go. The member just changed the camera too, so you guys can see me from a different angle as I'm working on this. Actually, you know what I wanted to do? Let me see if this works though. I want to actually start using these controllers so you guys can see me building up something a little bit differently here. There we go, buddy. So these are the Move controllers, right, that you can use on the PlayStation to create stuff. There you go. Did I got them merged? Okay, so this one is 1 and that one is 2. Okay. Let me get a little bit further away though from the screen so that the camera can see me. Does it see me? I don't even know if it see me. Hello? Hold up, I don't know if the camera see me. I gotta reset the buttons here. Okay. I think I gotta move the camera. Hold up. All right, is he seeing me now? Should. Okay, there we go. Set, and that's more like it. All right. If you guys cannot hear me, let me know in the chat, because I do have to move the mic away from my mouth a little bit so that the camera in front of my screen can actually see me moving these things as I'm trying to build here. All right, let's see here. Because of this mic, that camera keeps on messing up a little bit. The only problem is that I have to have this one close to my mouth. Alright, let's try this. Okay. So. I haven't built stuff in using this controller in quite a long time, so I kind of forgot the controls a little bit here. There we go. Alright, I guess this is a little bit more interesting for the live stream. You guys see me building this world with the Move controllers. Although, I got used to building the world a little bit faster with the controller itself instead of the Move controllers. Just because when I learned playing in Dreams and creating stuff in Dreams, I actually learned doing this with the controller and not the Move. I started working on the Move controllers quite recently, and I didn't really get the hang of it just yet. Hopefully I'm gonna get a little bit better. Let me also move this other camera so you guys can see me moving There we go. And control everything with the moves. It's kind of chopping down my head, though. All right. Probably that's a little bit better. There we go. So what I'm trying to build here is kind of like a path for the river to go through. As the water is going to be falling down from that faucet over there. So that's where the water is going to keep on falling down, coming through this river path, and kind of like going to the other side of the kitchen. Okay, let's keep on trying to build this dam up, I guess. That's kind of like where we make it right here, kind of like a dam. When it comes to Dad's office, for Dad's office, I want to have like a different... No, go back. Go back. There we go. Let me reset the controls. There we go. For Dad's office, I want to create kind of like a medieval area inside his office using, of course, the kids' toys. That's one of the ideas we have over there. This mic keeps on getting in the way. And because of that, my controller keeps on disconnecting, or at least the camera cannot see it. So if I go down here, it cannot see it. There we go. I think if I move it down here, it should be a little bit better. Okay, perfect. Let me see. Another thing that I want to have, for example, if I go in here, let me go. Nope. There we go. Let me try to get a different tool here. This one. I want to drag these shells out a little bit because I want to build the river kind of like around these shells. It's going to be another way for me to climb up here, right? All the way on this part of the counter in the kitchen. Don't worry about it, Abdul. Thank you very much for being here, buddy. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here. All right, so... let me try to move around this a little bit because we're going to have kind of like the water below this thing. Go back here. Actually, let me get different tools. That's better for snapping. Okay, that's great. I think I'm gonna have to light up this place a little bit. Let me actually do that. Actually, no, because I cannot see. Yeah, that's fine for now. For now, it's good, so I can see a little bit better how I'm building this without any distractions. Okay, I can also go ahead and select a few, so I can copy paste them over here a little bit faster instead of doing them one by one. Select. Grab a few more. As I was saying, I got into the move controllers quite recently, and I got into it because I wanted to start sculpting, learning how to sculpt stuff, and using the move controllers is definitely the best way in order to sculpt. Also, another reason is because my controllers are drifting like crazy, absolutely crazy, and it's super annoying when they're drifting so much. I hope I'm gonna be able to get myself the brand new controller from PlayStation, but I'm gonna do that later on once it's gonna be cheaper. I'm not paying what they're asking for it at the moment. Maybe later. After these controls that I have are gonna break completely, that's when I'm gonna change it. Until then, no sorry. It's kind of annoying because my PlayStation 5 is pretty brand new. To be honest, I haven't really destroyed them that much, I guess. But still, they broke down way too fast than they should have. Make it so you stay under the water too long. Your head under, you drown and respawn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it so that the character cannot go in the water at all. Maybe if you go in the water, you will simply drown. Kind of like an ant, right? If you put an ant into the water, keeping in mind we are tiny, the ant is going to drown. So I think that's how I'm going to have the game. You cannot really go underwater at all. You cannot even step on the water. If you do step on the water, it's kind of be like lava. If you do step on the water, you're going to simply respawn completely. All right, so we're going here. Let me also turn this back on so I can see the floor. Okay. Bring this up. Perfect. Actually, that one is... Nope. This one right here is not supposed to be there because kind of going through the chair. That's going to be the limit there. Yeah, but again, if you guys always have ideas that I could go with this project, always let me know in the chat. Whenever I have these type of live streams, I want you guys to let me know. All right, and we got another one over here. What? Tennessee Chin, dude, thank you very much for that. Look at you, always showing up with these awesome donations. You are always supporting this channel, buddy, so thank you very much for that. You're an absolute legend, buddy. Absolute legend. Thank you very much. There we go. I'm definitely gonna keep on putting some more of my members, the ones that are supporting the channel, are definitely going to go into the credits of these games that I'm creating for sure. Just because I got to show a little bit of support to you guys. You guys have supported this channel so much. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much, Tennessee. Thank you, buddy. Why does Timmy have so many sponges? Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? Who has that many sponges in their home? Yeah, don't worry about it. The reason we have so many sponges is because I'm gonna be trying to build the world of Timmy here, I guess, using real world objects. For example, if I want to make, like, I don't know, some other passages, stuff like that, I can use pencils and stuff like that to kind of like mark down the path. Or I can use toilet paper, for example. Another idea that we're gonna be able to use in order to kind of be able to climb different areas, but that's gonna be used into the bathroom maybe. Huh. I see that you just used the command's green towel, but for some reason the command went with red in my back. That is weird. I don't know why that happened. Anyway, let's keep it going. Maybe some of the commands got messed up. Alright, so I gotta go around here a little bit with the water, and then maybe leave like another stream to go around the table a little bit, like through the bottom of this chair. Probably that should be great, yeah. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. For now, let me zoom in a little bit here. And keep on building this up. Oh my god, no way. Look at that. Blue Matter, dude, thank you very much for the 20. Thank you very much for the kind donation, buddy. Do you have any predictions for Sneaky Sasquatch episode 5? Chapter 5 for Sneaky Sasquatch is not going to be coming out soon. I guess I could say that. It's not going to be coming out anytime soon. But one thing that I can tell you guys about Sneaky Sasquatch is that the next update for Sneaky Sasquatch is going to be coming out next month. That has actually been confirmed by developers. They said that we all know that the developers are currently working on the updates, right? On some updates. No more chapter updates, but maybe like new stuff they're going to be able to play with, such as maybe new vehicles, new mushrooms we're going to be able to collect, maybe new bones and dinosaurs we can add to the museum, that kind of stuff. Maybe even being able to rent out the kind of like the shop that's close to the electronics shop in Sneaky Sasquatch. So that's also going to be something probably we're going to be able to have. We don't exactly know what we're going to be able to expect for this next update, to be honest. The developers did kind of share some sneak peeks, but nothing like really, how could we say, that's going to tell us what we're going to be able to see. Whenever they're creating these sneak peeks, they're very difficult to tell what's happening and what they're preparing, because they're kind of like showing us a few pixels of an image of something they're working on. So it's almost impossible to tell what they're working on. But they did confirm that the next update is going to be coming next month, probably at the beginning of next month. But the next update that we're going to be having is going to be a shorter update, although the update after that is going to be a much bigger one. And that's going to be the next one that's probably going to be able to, or more like the one we're gonna have to be more excited about. This next one is gonna be a shorter one, but still exciting, to be honest. So stay tuned next month for some more Sneaky Sasquatch updates from me, of course. More Sneaky Sasquatch videos as well, as I'm definitely gonna be coming back at the game and doing some more crazy stuff in there as well. So I'm quite excited about that. Let me turn this off so I can see what's happening here a little bit better. Okay, there we go. Get this down. Another one at the top of it. Another one here. So yeah, that's what I can say about Sneaky Sasquatch. No chapter updates, and I don't think we're gonna have any chapter updates anytime soon. I'm not gonna say never, because I'm pretty sure developers are probably gonna bring some more chapter updates at one point, but they're not focusing on that anymore. At the moment, they're just focusing on new stuff that we can do in the game, just to keep the game more exciting for everybody. Sneaky Sasquatch keeps on getting more and more players. I've noticed that a lot of people keep on coming to Sneaky Sasquatch, and I've also been seeing a lot of new people coming to Sneaky Sasquatch. And the reason I know this is because I'm getting a lot of comments from people that have never played the game before, and they keep on thanking me for the tutorials, the old tutorials that I created. So yeah, that's kind of how I know new people are coming in. Let me hold up. Let me zoom out here a little bit. And let me grab me one of these lights. Oh god, did not want to move that, buddy. To make sure I don't move things by mistake, let me actually go into this tool and lock it in. What's gonna be the update? As I was saying, we don't really know. We really don't really know what the next update for Sneaky Sasquatch is gonna be. And I have absolutely no clue. I can't really guess. Because developers have been making these updates for Sneaky Sasquatch very hard to guess, to be honest. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. Meme God, you're not a member, buddy. If you're a member, we will all know because your name is gonna be green in the chat. Alright, align that one over there. Perfect. So, the river is going to be coming from down there at the bottom and keep on making its way to these things. And from here, I guess we're going to be able to keep on climbing up. What are you making? This is the kitchen area in Tiny Sasquatch. Not Tiny Sasquatch, sorry. In Tiny Kids. So this is kind of like the kitchen area we're going to be able to explore eventually. At the moment, I'm trying kind of create like a path over here like in Minecraft and make like a river. The water is going to be falling from this thing, so we're going to have a waterfall and then making its way to this. And maybe from here, we're going to have like another stream making its way to here somewhere and have like a big puddle. Something like that. I don't know. I guess we're going to have to wait and see as I keep on developing this. I also have to think about the puzzles that we're going to be able to, of course, make use of. So we're going to have a lot of water here. You are going to eventually be able to maybe plug something out of this sink, and maybe the water flow is going to stop if you interact with this. And if you do that, I don't think this is going to... Yeah, I think the water is still going to be here. We're just not going to see the waterfall anymore. I guess we're going to have to wait and see how the puzzle here is going to work. But the main goal is that... I don't know. Maybe if you stop the water flow... There's not going to be any more water over here, and maybe we're going to be able to interact with something so you can open these up. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure just yet, to be honest. Really not sure just yet how I want the puzzle to be. But again, I guess we're going to have to figure it out as we keep on going. As I keep on building up the world, I'm also coming up with more and more ideas on how I want the world to actually function. So currently, I'm not quite sure. Currently, I'm just trying to build this place. And I'll let the ideas flow. I'm planning on adding a lot of puzzles, though. I personally absolutely love solving puzzles in video games. Whenever I'm playing these type of 3D platformers, I always want them to have a lot of platforms for us to jump on, puzzles to solve. Lore, of course, lore is really important, so that is also something I want to focus on. I don't know if all these sponges are gonna eat a lot of my thermal memory. It might, because there are so many. I'm not 100% sure. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see how it goes. If it is, we're gonna have to figure something else out. And instead of having so many, maybe create like only one asset of all of these. We're gonna have to wait and see. For now, let me actually jump into the controller here, so I can test out this world a little bit. There we go. Turn on the controller. And let's test it out. No, don't remix it. Play. Alright, so let's get our tiny kid. Glide down. Using Zelda's glider. This is another asset that some other creator has added. And of course, from here, you're going to be able to jump on top of this. And from here, you're going to keep on being able to jump higher and higher and higher. So I'm going to have to fill up these things with something so you can keep on climbing up and eventually make your way up to the kitchen there. I don't know, I mean, maybe like cutlery and stuff like that I can place in those things. We also have another one going to be able to use on this side, so I can climb up there. So maybe I am going to have to maybe place something all the way at the top there. That's not going to allow me to climb on both of, or more like walk on both of these sides, right? So these ones are going to allow me to kind of explore the left part of the kitchen. And those ones are going to allow me to explore that other part. So I'm going to have to kind of split them in between with maybe something, place something in between them to make it difficult for the character to climb up there. But I got to just fill up something inside these things so I can keep on climbing higher and higher and higher using them. They are currently kind of like acting like stairs, but I also have to make sure I fill them up with something so I can keep on climbing higher. So yeah, I still have quite a bit of work to do here. Including, okay, hold up, let me grab this tool, unstuck this, move this one a little bit this way, as we're gonna have to figure this out. There we go, buddy. Okay, perfect. So, I feel like I'm moving quite faster when I'm using the controller instead of the moves. I just got used to the controllers so much better than the move controllers. So I'm probably going to keep on using the control instead of the moves from this point on, so that we can build this a little bit faster. There we go. And another one there. I guess you are Eevee. Another one here. I'm gonna add them around the chair foot here, so we don't mess up with it. Just like that. There we go. Alright, perfect. So what we want to have here, as I was saying, I want to have kind of like a waterfall falling from the top of the sink, which means I gotta add some water in the sink. Currently, I haven't really figured out what type of water I want to add. I definitely want to have like a stylized water. At the moment, I'm just gonna... Let me see if I can find some water from the Dreamverse. Just add it in here for now, and then I will figure out if I want to change it in the future. So... This is going to be just a visual one. I'm not going to work on any logic on it in today's live stream. Wait, that's not water. Is this water? This looks more like grass. So let's say we can place this one here. I guess it kind of feels like water. But I want it to be like really chill, stylized water instead, not like this. This looks interesting like that. But we're gonna want to change that one. Let me see if I can find like a really calm water. If not, I'm gonna have to just build it from scratch myself. But for now, I'm just gonna place something random that we can find so I can get the idea going. As a placeholder, I guess. Alright, what do we got here? Not what I want, buddy. That's what's great about the Dreamverse, is that you can easily just go through these options over here, and if you find something that you like, you can always just add it into your creation. For example, there's a lot of types of water in this one that I could go with. For example, this is a pretty flat one, to be honest. And it might work. Yeah, this one over here. This one might work. We even have ones that are kind of like going up and down a little bit, animated, which is not bad at all. This one has a lot of reflection. Maybe this one as well. I kind of like this one the most from all these collections of waters. So if you want to grab it, just simply delete these ones, I guess. And we're going to grab this one from the right side. And insert it into our game. Let me just delete all the other settings over here. Come on, buddy, delete. Let me activate the invisible wall so I can remove these ones as well. Okay, perfect. When it comes to this one, I also want to remove that microchip and that. I only want the water here, that's all. So that's all I need. Just the water element. Wait, where's my scene? Let me go back in this side. And what I'm gonna do, actually gonna tie this one up with the water meter on this side. Bring it up here. Just like that. Tao, you like this dream project? Thank you. Yeah, this is gonna be a very, very fun game to play once it's gonna be done. Alright, so we do have a little bit of water, as you guys can see. Of course, I can also make like water coming from the faucet, falling down here in the sink, having some bubbles and stuff like that. So that's what I'm planning, and then eventually the water is gonna simply drip down on this side through maybe like a tower or something, or a towel or something like that, and then just fill up this whole place with water. And the way you do that is simply grab this one, take it out, and move it down here. Okay, hold up. Oh god, what is happening? What just happened? There we go. There was a glitch there. Grab these controls. Okay, position this one like that. I don't know if I'm gonna go with this water at the moment. At the moment, just using a random water that I found in Dreamiverse. I'm probably gonna make my own, or I'm gonna edit this one to have a different look. But for now, let me just try to combine with all these, just to have a little bit of a placeholder. So this is going to be our water element. Up to here, I guess, or maybe like, yeah, like that. And this one can easily be copy-pasted a couple of times, so we can fill up this entire place with water. Kind of annoying. I guess I'm gonna have to do a little bit of that. That. Resize. All right, let's just test it out and see how it looks. Of course, at the moment, it's not going to be functional. My character is not going to draw anything if I go in it because no logic has been added. But yeah, this actually does not look bad as a water. This does not look bad as a water at all. All right, and then over here, maybe we're going to have like a bridge to allow us to cross. But of course, character can easily jump as well because he does have the jump ability. But just for the aspect and having this world look as beautiful as possible, I do want to try to add some bridges over here. For example, if I go into the search and go and look for a bridge, whenever I'm building these worlds in Tiny Sasquatch, I always kind of try to find some assets in the world, in the Dreamiverse, and then in the future, maybe I can go ahead and change them, personalize them, and stuff like that. but using assets from the Dreamweaver definitely speeds up the process of you trying to build up this world. For example, I could have something like this. I would probably prefer to have maybe like a matchbox or something that's kind of like from the real world, or maybe like a wooden bridge. But yeah, this is just for now, so you guys can have an idea of how this is gonna look. The great thing about it, everything can easily be changed at any point. Alright, and this is now gonna allow it to kind of cross through here, which means if I want to place a bridge over there, we are gonna have to expand this, kind of be like a path. So let me go into this tool. Now, another thing that I could do, I think I would like to make like a path here, right? So let me copy paste this, flip them. There we go. This is how you can actually make a path, but I'm gonna have to align these ones first. Okay, copy paste. There we go. All right, so now we kind of have like a path, and I want to have that on both sides. That's why I wanted to go with these sponges. I thought the idea of that Tinykin, the developers of Tinykin had, was really, really smart. Of just creating like a farmland over here, using sponges, have two textures on both sides. I thought that was super smart. So of course I had to use that same idea here. Alright, so we have kind of like a path going to that bridge, and I think I want to take this path to this farmland over here. Elev, welcome back, buddy. Welcome back. Lay this one like that. Oh god, this is kind of like not merging. No, seriously. Yeah, the distance here is a little bit annoying. I could leave just a gap between them, maybe. I don't know. Okay, do that. This path is probably going to take us to kind of like another puzzle over here we're going to be able to do. I will have another quest we're going to have to do with that. Think about jig on the side. This thing is going to be openable. Currently, I haven't really tied it up with any logic to be able to open it up, but that's how it's going to open up. I'm probably going to be able to cook something in there eventually. Alright, so that's gonna be that. Nope. Go back. Okay, just like that. Cool. This does not look bad at all. Another quest that I want to focus on is going to be creating some sort of a plaza underneath the table here. This kind of looks like the perfect spot to have some sort of a plaza. And I most definitely want to focus on trying to do something like that. Let me also move these coins over to this side. I keep on saying coins, but this is actually not coins. This is going to be Poland, but I guess it does represent the currency in the game. Right. Let me see if I can find a faucet or waterfall. Maybe I should look for. Okay, let's maybe look for a waterfall. Find some dripping water. If I don't find anything that I like, I'm just simply gonna try to create eventually again. This one may be what I'm looking for. The thing is, I want it to be falling from straight up ahead. This one can be used on the side here, maybe. There we go. So that's how you implement, you put in the water to drop from the top. But in order for the water to drop only from this side, we gotta have something that's gonna kind of direct the water from here, right? Because if not, it's gonna just simply drip from all this part instead. So we gotta have something else done here. Let me see. Oh god, this looks horrible. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Let's see what else we can find. More thumbs up. There we go. I love it that you can also sort things. It's kind of like straight like that. I don't like the look of it. Man, this water has so many downloads. I guess because it looks so interesting, eh? So realistic. Yeah, it does have a very realistic look to it. But I want to kind of customize it a little bit. Can I not delete? Why is it not allowing me to delete? There we go. There's one part deleted, but for some reason it's not allowing me to delete everything. Why are they deleting it all, buddy? I just want a part of it. Okay, there we go. And I guess that's gonna be about it. Let me grab this tool, align this one with the sink. And for example, what I can do here is simply have the sink like that. Alright. Not the best effect. Probably gonna replace this water at one point, but as I was saying, I just need it for a little bit of a placeholder at the moment. Can I not go in there and delete this stuff? No. Alright, anyway, I'm just gonna leave it as a placeholder for now. Just so you guys can get an idea what I'm doing. Lev, this is called Dreams. The program I'm using here to create this is called Dreams. Alright, I'm just gonna leave that for now. I don't like it, but I will replace it eventually. That's just gonna be for a placeholder, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna have the water going through here, making its way to this side. So let me finish this up. I want a big one here, but in order to do that, I need to copy more pieces of sponges. Wait, why is this going so weird on the sides? Oh, I think my grid just reset. Yeah, I gotta reset my grid. Reset grid. There we go. Yeah, the grid sometimes messes up, but I love it that you have the possibility of actually resetting it. Because sometimes it messes up and it messes up your alignment. And it's super annoying when it does that. Okay, perfect. That is great. Oh, the game that I'm creating. The game that I'm creating is called... I mean, I don't know exactly what it's called because I'm still kind of trying to figure out what I wanted to rename this. I don't know, maybe like Tiny Kid or a name that I had and I kind of love is Lost, A Tiny Tale or something like that. I haven't really decided on the name of it just yet. So, all this stuff that you're seeing right now is going to be on the floor of the kitchen. If I decide to delete it, this one is only taking 3% of the graphics, which is not bad. Actually, not bad at all. I think I can still reduce the quality of it, of these sponges, and I'm probably gonna be able to have it down to 1% maybe, or at least 2, because I think it's 3% because we have a bridge, the water, and the sponges. So every single one of the elements has 1% added to the percentage there. We can also add some fences here. I think I can actually have some fences using matches. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna create some fences using matches. So I have a lot of assets that I still have to create. Some of them I'm hoping I'm going to be able to find in the Dreamweaverse, because if I do use assets from the Dreamweaverse, I'm going to be able to build this world much faster. So next up, what I want to do is start working on the bottom of the kitchen table here. So let me see if I can find some... I don't want any light. I definitely want to have specific lights that I'm going to be able to add here. Let me go with candle first. I'm going to want to have some candles. So there is going to be a quest I'm going to have to do here. First of all, this place is going to be lit up with a lot of candles. But that's just because the characters under the table are going to want to have a little bit of light. But in the end, the quest is going to have to be to turn on the lights. And then they're going to be able to give me some reward for helping them up. Because the candles are not going to be able to light up the place too much. Now, the type of candles that I'm looking for are those kind of like tiny candles. Ooh, hold up. Rustic candle stand. Look at this. This asset actually looks super beautiful. Whoever did this, I don't know, but it looks super beautiful. So I can definitely go ahead and place some of these candles around to kind of light up the place. Yeah, these candles look super beautiful under the table here. Kind of like these a lot. But at the same time, I want to use real object. So what is the most part of making this game? I don't know. I don't really see any annoying parts in creating stuff in Dreams. I guess the only annoying part of making stuff in Dreams is the fact that I'm not a coder. And I'm kind of struggling when I'm trying to figure out how to create something. Building stuff, like the way I'm building the maps here, it's pretty easy building the world. But the logic, adding the logic, that is the difficult part. Okay, so these are the lights, the tiny candles that I want to have in the game. So these are gonna be placed like on the floor here. Are they floating or are they on the ground? I think it's kind of floating. Okay, now it's on the ground. That I'm actually gonna remove. Add another one here. Alright, and now we can have a little bit of light, of course, under the table. But the main quest is gonna be to light up the main lights, which are gonna be some hanging lights that I'm gonna be able to add from this leg of the map to the other one, and from the other one to the other one. Kind of create kind of like a cross, or maybe go around. Guess we're gonna have to wait and see how this goes. Let me just try something. At the same time, I kind of want to have kind of like a statue in the middle here to have those lights connecting to it. Hey, thank you very much, Evie. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, and thank you for watching. All right, let us see, or maybe like a waterfall we can have in the middle there. Not a waterfall, but more like a let me just check and see what other assets we have. Maybe like a pond or something in the middle. Let us see here. What type of statue could I place in the middle? A mermaid statue, statue of a lady in white. Yeah, something like this. For example, I could have like in the middle of the table here. Or maybe like a huge Matryoshka doll. I don't know. Something like that. Again, I'm just placing this one as a placeholder. As at the moment, I'm not quite sure exactly how I want the game to look. And this definitely doesn't work with the storyline. Yes, I know, Peel. I know. But don't be afraid about it, guys. Even if Dreams is going to have limits and it's changing servers, it's not the end of it, at least not just yet. We can still create stuff. We can still play games in Dreams. So I guess a lot of people have just went all crazy when they read the news about Dreams changing servers. But the news is not that bad, as a lot of people are making it It definitely is not that bad. There are gonna be some changes, of course, that people are gonna have to try to make sure they know about. And they change some things into their creations, maybe save some of their creations. The thing is, even if you have a lot of creations at the moment, those limitations are going to apply once the server changes. So that limit to 5 gigabytes is going to start happening with the new creations you're going to be making from that point on, not with the creations that you already have saved into your Dreams server. So you're not going to lose anything that you have. Of course, it's annoying to have limitations. Me personally, whenever I'm saving my creation, for example, right now I'm going to save here, and I'm going to save it privately because I am currently out of memory into my PlayStation 4. I really wish that developers would allow us to actually, I don't know, maybe connect a external server, external hard drive to our PlayStation and simply save as much as we want onto that hard drive instead of just limiting us to 1 gigabyte on our PlayStation. I mean, why are they doing that? I have so much space in my PlayStation. I should be able to save more if I want to, but what can I do? Yeah, I know a lot of people are really gutted about the news. I know. If I'm not mistaken, Media Molecule is actually doing a live stream on the 18th. Yeah, I think it's on the 18th of this month. So to try to answer some of our questions about the limitations and about them moving the server. So if you're interested about that, you should check that stream out when they're doing that live stream, of course. I'm not quite sure exactly how that's gonna go. But yeah, I guess it's kind of like something they're trying to work on a new project, right? They're trying to focus on a new project, and they are trying to reduce costs a little bit. That's why they're moving the server. That's why they're probably stopping their focus on Dreams here. Although I would absolutely love it if they would add support for PlayStation 5, right? Just add Dreams PlayStation 5. That's all I need. If they do that, I don't even need them to support the game anymore. Of course, we love updates because improving the game and adding updates to it has definitely been a great thing. Especially the latest update that we got in Dreams, where they increased the limit, the things limit. That was something I really loved. When they added that as an update, I was like, oh, thank God that happened. So that's kind of like something they could have added that I guess I could have considered a PS5 update for Dreams. Just adding more limits or increasing the limit of things that we can add in the game. So yeah, that was really great when they did it. Okay. So this is gonna be kind of like a statue in the middle of the plaza here. The next episode of Helheim Hassle, in the next few days. Today, we actually have another Tiny Sasquatch episode. Actually, I think the Tiny Sasquatch episode already came out. So you guys are going to be able to go ahead and watch that one after the live stream. Don't go just yet. Stay here a little bit longer. Go after the live stream. But yeah, episode 4 of Tiny Sasquatch is currently out. And episode 5 of Tiny Sasquatch is going to be coming out on a Monday. So stay tuned for that. As for the Helheim Hassle episodes, they're going to be coming the next week. I'm gonna finish the whole game the next week, so stay tuned for those episodes as well. Alright, let me get some hanging lights then. I'm gonna leave the statue as is for now. Probably gonna change it with something else. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait to see. Hanging. Look at these lamps though. I've seen a lot of creations in Dreams. I'm not gonna say that all of them are absolutely amazing. There are some really bad creations. They could definitely be better, for sure. Sorry about that. So I wouldn't say that all the creations in Dreams are the best. I kind of like this luxurious farm chandelier. And the reason I like this one is because I can kind of use it as a platform for my character to jump on. For example, I could have it jump on from one table to another, like behind the statue over here. I don't know. Alright, let me see. So there are some hanging lights that I want to create. These caps of lights are really cool. I never used them in my creation, but I'm probably going to have to start using them, to be honest, because they are creating some really awesome lights. Or I should say light patterns. String of hanging lights. Yeah, I think these are the ones that I want to use. These are the same ones that I used in the other creations that I have. So these are going to be the ones that I'm going to be using all around the map. So the lights and the table, they're all going to be in a group. Actually, hold up. So we're going to have the lights, the table, the statue, the chairs, these lights as well. These chairs and this chair, they're all gonna be in one group. This way I'm gonna be able to move them around. Oh, I didn't do it right. What the heck? Okay, I think they're in a group now. No, what the? Are you kidding me? What did I just do? Okay, so now they're all selected. Group. There we go. I don't know what I was doing there. I don't know, Tao. I don't know. We're just keep on creating stuff. Probably gonna take a while. Alright, so if I turn this on, you guys can see that the lights are also turning on. So let me first of all make sure I position these lights. As I was saying, I'm gonna want to have these lights hanging from one leg of the table to the other. And our quest here is gonna have to be to turn them on somehow. Either turn them on, or maybe I'm supposed to find like all the light bulbs. I don't know, let's say, how many light bulbs we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40. So you're gonna have to find all 40 light bulbs in this area. Once you find all 40 of them, then you're gonna be able to fully turn on the lights. And then you're gonna get yourself the rewards from the characters that are gonna be available in this area under the table. So that's kind of one of the ideas that I have. Alright, I think I made it a little bit too big now. Aligning this is a little bit difficult. Make it smaller. Okay, now it's too small. Seriously, game? Alright, let me try to align this then. Go. So I'm being quiet right now. I'm just trying to focus and position these right. That's all I'm trying to do. Yeah, I guess that should do. They're not like really attached to the table. But if I get it as close as possible, I'm good with that. Alright, that's what I want to see. So I'm going to have these lights all around. Actually, instead of this statue, I'm probably going to place like a fountain in the middle here, to be honest. Alston Huang, welcome buddy, welcome to the live stream. Welcome. And also Colonel, welcome guys. Let me look for a fountain here instead of those lights. Let me replace the statue with a fountain. Alright, so these are going to be some really beautiful fountains. We have this fountain that we could use, but I kind of like want a circle fountain, to be honest, because we do have kind of like this circle-ish style around here. So I want to have like a circle one instead. Most thumbs up. Water fountain. Old stone fountain. Ooh, this one looks really beautiful, like really textured. But again, as I was saying, I want it to be round. Hasbullah, you love my videos very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining the live stream as well. Can't really see a fountain that I can use here. I'm probably gonna have to go just with a random one, the one that I found, and then we're gonna probably replace if you don't like it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna use this water one. Let me remove the statue and place this fountain in the middle. There we go. Has the sound and everything included already. I want to kind of try to make sure it's in the middle of the table here. That should do. I mean, look at that. That looks great. It's probably a little bit too big for this area, but I guess we're going to have to let it see. Alright. Let me keep on trying to add the lights. So that's one light. Grab another. That's gonna go here, I guess. Is it too high? I feel like it's a little bit too high, yeah. Okay. What about this corner? Needs to go a little bit to the left. Attach it maybe here. No. Gotta move it a little bit this way. I feel like you guys were asking me what's the most annoying thing when I'm building stuff in Dreams. I feel like the most annoying things when it comes to building stuff in Dreams, actually, it's the alignment settings. Especially when you're creating the UI in Dreams. Oh my god, I'm having so many difficulties trying to align stuff properly. So many difficulties. Alright, so if I just grab this one and place it here, it should probably align with the table already. First try, right? Answer is unfortunately no. Okay, never mind. In that case, I'm just gonna do it like that. And let me try to attach it to this other table. Okay. Turn them on so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, we gotta move them a little bit that way. Actually, quite a bit, maybe like that. Okay, that looks good. Let me actually go down below underneath the table and see how this looks. So these are the bones we're gonna be able to collect, and we also have the keys. Keys are gonna be used to unlock secret locks and stuff like that. But look at that. Those are gonna be the lights that we're gonna have. Need to sit at the bottom. I do feel like I gotta lower them down. I feel like they are way too high up, to be honest. So let me select them all and get them lowered to about over there. I think that looks so much better. The only problem is that some of them are kind of going through the table legs. But I can always edit a little bit like this. Okay. Do the same with this one. And the same with this one. Just a little bit. Alright, and we have one more light that I gotta bring to this other side. So let me grab you. Rotate. And let me try to place it in position first. About over there. Oh, wow, hold up, what's happening? I think these two legs are way closer to each other. That's why this is happening. That is so weird. In that case, let me place that light inside. Just like that. Okay, that's fine. That'll do. There we go. And it feels like it's much, much better having the lights a little bit lower down than the way they were. Yeah, for sure. That is much, much better. I don't know, maybe like 20. If I find 20 of these lights, or maybe 10 lights, 15 lights, something like that, I'm going to be able to turn them all on. Maybe I can just remove some of the lights from the whole system. And the character is going to say something like, you got to find all the lights in order to activate... to activate the system again. And have the lights turn back on. Yeah, because there are some missing one. Okay, perfect. So that's gonna provide quite a lot of light inside under the table here. Another thing we're gonna want to have is kind of create fences. Let me see. What if I look for matches? Or match box. What am I getting? Recommended. So we do have some match boxes, of course. Let me go for... Yeah, look at that. There's a lot of match boxes you can use. I don't want one that's too detailed. Definitely gonna be able to make use of these match boxes for sure. I think if I'm not mistaken, you can actually open these up, yeah, and see the matches. Look at that. There we go. Yeah, I can definitely make use of these match boxes to kind of create some sort of a shops or something like that. Like a stage over here, and have the characters on top of these match boxes. And you're going to have to go and jump on them to be able to chat with the character. Yeah, sure. This sounds great. You're going to have to figure this out. So what if I make matches? Let's go with matches and see what we can find. If not, I'm gonna have to make my own fences using matches. Although I'm also thinking of using the medieval resource pack that I found last night in order to create this area as well. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to use that instead. Okay, in that case, let me go to recent. I think the box that I found, and I really like the look of it. Where is the pack? So this is the pack, right? There's a lot of awesome creations. Medieval assets. EVs, medieval assets. By the way, we do have an EV in the chat. EV, is this your creation pack? Because if it is, these medieval assets are absolutely amazing, buddy. I think it's just a coincidence. But yeah, this is an asset pack that I found in the Dreamiverse, and I'm definitely going to go with this one in order to create the world. Now, hold up. If I go in here, where are those items that I wanted to use? So these are wooden walls. I think I saw a better type of wooden wall that I wanted to use from this fella. Oh yeah, look at that. Wooden fence. So these wooden fences are actually super awesome. And I feel like they are the ones that I want to use here. To kind of create some sort of an entrance on this side. Yeah, I feel like I kind of like this the most. So let me try to create some sort of an entrance here. Let me see if my character can jump over the fence, because I definitely don't want... Yeah, I definitely don't want him to be able to jump over the fence. What if I jump on this? Yeah, so he's gonna be able to do that. Meaning I'm gonna have to get the fences maybe like over here and make them taller. Let me see if I can find different types of fences though. So we have that one as a style, and we have this one as well. I like these ones more, to be honest, than this one. I don't know why. Okay, just like that. this area is gonna be fenced up. You're gonna be able to go inside from, I guess, here. But maybe in order to be able to go inside the plaza, we're gonna be able to chat with another character, do another mission for him, and then see how that goes. I feel like this waterfall is way too loud as well. So probably gonna have to make that one not be as loud. Let us see what else we have here. Yeah, I definitely want to use these elements to create like some sort of a shop, a plaza in the middle here. And I feel like this pack, this asset pack that we have from this creator might be the one that I want. So if I go into this one, it's gonna be the building set. This one's gonna be another set that I'm gonna be able to use. I was looking for a fence though. I cannot find that fence. Where was it? Yeah, I really don't know where that asset was. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna go with this one then. So let me go back here. And these are the fences that I want to use. Yep, for sure. Also have some wooden carts around here I'm gonna be able to place, of course, to beautify this area. I'm just gonna have to pay attention quite a bit on my thermos and see when the game is gonna decide to not let me place anything anymore. At the moment, we're doing pretty well. The graphics memory is quite high though, so I'm probably gonna have to focus on that a little bit. At the same time, let me make sure I add a few lights around. And not just lights, but I also want to have some colors over here as well. Kind of like on this area to light up the place a little bit. And also see what I'm doing. Alright, there we go. Much better. So if you check this out. Oh yeah, I like it, I like it. Alright, so let me start building this place up. Let me just surround the entire area here with fences before I'm gonna start to figure out what I want to do next. Building up the world, every single one of these maps that you're building, the scenes, I think this is kind of taking the most time. Of course, logic is pretty difficult to do. I think that's kind of the most difficult part of the game. Building up the world itself, that's the most fun, I think. At least for me. It depends what you're enjoying doing, of course. But for me, building up the world is the most fun part. I'm gonna definitely make some live streams where I'm gonna try to figure out some logic, because trust me, I struggled so much as a non-developer to figure out how to make my character be able to shoot his slingshot and also shoot different type of items out of his slingshot. So we have bombs we're gonna be able to shoot out of our slingshot. We have water balloons or water droplets, whatever you guys want to call them. We have pebbles you're gonna be able to shoot, and fireballs. And each thing you're shooting through your slingshot is gonna, of course, do different things. You're gonna be able to use each ability to unlock different puzzles, I guess. For example, you have like a fire pit that you cannot pass because of. Well, then you are gonna require to use a water droplet to turn off the fire there. Actually, I want this one to go this way. Or maybe you have like a slime or a goo puddle that you cannot cross because of it. In order to get to the next puzzle, well, you're gonna have to use the water droplet to kind of like clean that up. And then you're gonna be able to easily cross. And I've already kind of tested out all this stuff. Previously, when I started working on Tiny Sasquatch, I didn't really think about adding all these abilities. I think what I'm going to have to do here is remove this sponge so I don't have the character jumping on the fence itself. Yeah, definitely wanted to do that. So previously when I built Tiny Sasquatch, I didn't have like a test room to test out all these features. Now I figured out that that's something important. So for this project, I'm definitely going to be using a test room in order to be able to test all the mechanics that I'm going to be adding to my character. And that's definitely the way to go when you're developing a game, because you can easily test out all the mechanics on all the features you're trying to add. And then once you're happy with them, you can easily just import every single one of them into your scenes. Will I make another game? I mean, I'm currently working on another one. I made Tiny Sasquatch. This is going to be my second one. I guess we're going to have to wait and see how this goes. Keep in mind, making these games is just more like a passion. I'm not really making anything out of them. I'm just making these for fun. Not winning anything by doing it. Other than maybe a lot of you guys enjoy my content. That's all. But I'm enjoying doing this. I really enjoy doing this. And also at the same time, I'm kind of learning, to be honest. I'm kind of learning how games are made. And maybe eventually I will start learning other programs like Unity. And start creating some games in other programs. And also be able to sell them eventually. I'm not selling these ones. I'm not making any income out of them. I'm just making them for fun. Alright, I think I kind of like... No, hold on, buddy. I want to have these ones like doorways. Huge doorways opened up. On both sides. Kind of like one over there. And then another one over here. There we go. So that's going to be the entrance inside the plaza. I definitely have to start working a little bit more on the light and everything, because at the moment I'm not quite happy with the light, of course. But I like the look of this. I really like the look of the plaza. So from outside, from inside you can jump outside, but from outside I don't want to be able to jump inside. I want only to be able to go inside here through only one path. For example, if I jump on this, can I actually jump over the fence? Yes, you can. So that's gonna be a bug I'm gonna have to fix, and the easy way to fix this is by simply making my over here and deleting some of these so I cannot sprint and jump on it. Ooh, sorry about that. Alright, let me remove that as well so I cannot jump over there. Let me test it out. So now, from here, I should not be able to jump. There we go. And from this fence, I should not be able to jump here. Which apparently doesn't work. And that is what I want. Yep, you cannot jump there. Okay. Another place I could jump is on top of this chair. And from here, maybe walk inside. So we definitely don't want that either. So that's gonna be something I'm gonna have to test out. Yeah, look at that. You can definitely glitch yourself inside here. So that's also gonna be something I'm gonna have to make sure it's not gonna be possible. One way I could fix it, I could move this part of the chair higher so you cannot jump on it any longer. But I'm not gonna focus on it just yet. Okay, so let's see how we can actually make some sort of a plaza over here. And then we have that going. That's a fence walkway. Wow, look at these wooden lampposts. These actually look pretty nice. Let's make this place feel more medieval instead of these lamps. Yeah, I could definitely place this one here and simply add a little bit of light in there, like a tiny light. For example, grab this one, place it up here, and now I can grab this one. Just for testing, right? I'm just trying to test things right now. You can easily just... No. Place this one here, for example. Okay, and that. Instead, place this one inside. There we go. That actually looks so much better. Yeah, I think that's how I'm gonna go with it. Let me make my way down. Oh yeah, look at that. So having these things at the entrance might actually be a little bit better. Cool. In that case, let me go back inside. Merge these ones together. Place it here. Add another one at the entrance. Maybe like that. Go. This one aside. Also, that light needs to be removed. Okay. You're gonna sit there, you're gonna sit there. I wanna make sure I'm aligning them properly here. Alright, much better. I want to have this entrance looking as epic as possible. But more than this, I'm going to definitely have to focus quite a bit on lighting, or lighting up the place a little bit. Because I was saying I want this place to be quite dark at the start. And our quest is going to be to turn on the lights in the plaza. So we definitely want to focus on that at one point. At the moment, we're just going to build it up a little bit. Let me remove that and that. And instead, add more of these lights over. Go, there's one. And maybe two over here. Okay, there we go. All right, much better. Hold up, let me move in a little bit here. Try to focus more on the actual area. When it comes to the characters you're going to be able to meet in the game, it's going to be like formed out of toys. Every single one of the characters is going to be kind of like a toy figurine. You know, we are the only human in the world that we're creating. Okay, let me see if I can make... So I think I kind of want to use these market stalls, yeah. So we're going to have kind of like a market stall over here. With the character that we're going to be able to meet sitting behind in there. And he's going to be the one that I'm going to want to talk to. Man, these assets that have been created by EV here, I love them. They're quite good. Quite good indeed. This is going to have his stall underneath the chair. And make sure I place it properly here. Okay. At the same time, I think I also want to make sure it's going to be inside the whole thingamajig in a group. So I can also move this one a little bit closer to it. Right about here. There we go. Probably gonna have another stall over there. First, let me move this one to this side. This guy's gonna sell something here. Just fill up this place as much as possible. Okay, perfect. I already kind of have different ideas for other games that I could try to work on in Dreams. But as you can imagine, it all takes a lot of time. I enjoy doing it. Don't get me wrong. It's really fun creating stuff in Dreams. A lot of people are not really creating games in Dreams. They're just creating assets like these ones, like packs of assets. Or making even music in Dreams, and they're okay with that. Me personally, I like making games. With these two, I think these two should be rotated a little bit inward like that. These two lights, yeah. Much better. There we go. And I think I'm gonna probably want to do is also move this one over here. So I'm going to have one stand over there, or one stall over there, another one over here, and that is going to be about it with the plaza. Of course, I'm gonna also want to add like a lot of random things inside as well. So that's gonna rotate this. This is gonna be the darkest area ever, I guess, from the plaza. Let me just test it out for a second and see how it looks. Okay, definitely the right level. Definitely don't have to make him smaller or bigger. Here as well. We're gonna have to have another one on that side maybe, or maybe something else. Let's see what other assets we have in this pack that we can make use of. Of course, we have wooden crates that we can use, just simply to place randomly around here. Fill up this place with a lot of random stuff. Boxes. Have some that are gonna be a little bit bigger as well. There we go. Whenever I'm playing a game, I really like it when the world that I'm exploring are filled up with a lot of objects and life and things to just simply discover. Hey Christopher, welcome buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Okay, let me add a few more boxes on this side as well. Sneaky Sasquatch videos are going to be coming starting from next month. I'm going to be playing more Sneaky Sasquatch videos because guess what? Sneaky Sasquatch is getting an update next month. It has been confirmed, and I cannot wait for that. It is going to be super epic. We don't know exactly what the next update is going to be, so I guess it's going to be a surprise for everybody. I don't even know either what the next Sneaky Sasquatch update is going to be. So we're gonna have to wait and see when that's gonna come out, when that's gonna be released. Hopefully something really fun. What else should I place around here? I have a lot of elements. I definitely should place some of these things for each shop to kind of know what each shop is selling, right? So we're gonna have maybe like one on this side. Please, like right over here. Okay, maybe another one for this stand over here for the people to know what they're buying. So all the toys in the game have actually started making a life inside the house of little Timmy here. That's kind of the idea that we're going with. That's why we have all these shops and everything. And all the NPCs are just gonna be toys. Toy-like figurines. Alright, that one as well, but if I do that, I will have to move that one away. I guess I could move this sign here. Oh god. Yeah, but the thing is, the sign should actually be here, because if I place it on this side, of course I can do that. But it feels like it's backwards. Yeah, sure, whatever. For now it should do. I cannot do that. Tiny Sasquatch cannot go on the iPad, because Tiny Sasquatch has been created on Dreams here, on this platform that I'm creating this game right now. And this does not allow me to export it to other platforms. So it's just gonna be on the PlayStation. Okay. So one example that we can do with these signs, right? If I go into the sign itself, I can actually go ahead and get a, let's see, a gadget. Place it in here. Grab this gadget. In here I can add, let's say, apple. There we go. And now we have an apple. And this apple is actually gonna be in in the side on this side, in the sign on this side. Let me make it like a sticker. Expand that. There we go. Make it bigger. Remove the wallpaper and its shadow. Nope. Only reduce this buddy. Alright, and this is going to be an Apple, not like Apple store, but a store that's gonna sell apples in the market. Alright, so that's kind of the idea that we're having with this place. There we go. Now I'm gonna be able to place like some apples in these crates, maybe over here, something like that. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see how this goes. But I'm liking the look of this plaza. This actually does not look that bad at all. Definitely gonna keep on working as much as I can on this and try to make this world as beautiful as possible. I want to have a lot of puzzles I'm gonna have to solve, but I also want to have a lot of these tiny locations as we keep on exploring. I gotta pay attention though on the thermos though, because at the moment I place a lot of stuff in the plaza here underneath the table, but I still have to add a lot of things on the table itself. I gotta add a lot of puzzles and stuff inside on the countertop, at the kitchen, like all around it. Even all the way at the top here, I want to be able to climb and then glide down. I think I also want to be able to open up the fridge here eventually and collect some stuff out of the fridge as well. At the moment, as you guys can see, the door is glitching out. It's just exiting like this, but I'm going to actually have to make it open up like this, like a real door, of course. And they're going to be able to go inside the fridge and collect some stuff from there as well. So I have a lot of things to add to the game to improve it and make the gameplay as fun as possible. Not just making the world look good, of course. So that's why the limitations of the graphics memory here and, of course, the gameplay memory as well. I got to keep my eyes on that so that I don't mess it up. Okay, so that is done. Next up, let me jump back into here. Ooh, these are cells. I don't want no cells. Not planning on making any prisons in here. These are medieval props. Let's see what type of props we have. We have coal fire, log fireplace, candles. That's a barrel lid. Digiton. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Interesting name. Digiton. We got lights. Oh, I think these glowing lamps are the ones that are supposed to be placed in here. Interesting. So I should probably place these lamps instead of these things, to be honest. Yeah, I think these are the ones that I want to have in here. But I mean, these are actually pretty sick. I don't know why the asset creator didn't put it in here in the first place, to be honest. Because it definitely looks like it has been designed to go straight inside these spots. Anyway, let me align it in place. I'm gonna have to replace every single one of them after this. Oh yeah, that looks so much better. So much better. In that case, that goes away. That goes away. That goes away. And we're gonna have these two stuck together. As y'all can see, this is not lighting up the place too much, right? So maybe my job is gonna be to light up every single one of these candles. I guess. Rotate that like this. Okay, this one's gonna be making its way over here. Just like that. Yeah, much better. I will probably have to increase the lighting that they're providing. Or I guess we're gonna have to wait and see how this goes. Okay, not bad. But I think I kind of want this one inside over there. Alright. Cool, much better. And maybe we're gonna have every single one of these shopkeepers have like one of those candles on their table, and that's when they're gonna tell us that they want us to light up the place more. And the way you're gonna do this is by simply going inside maybe this thingamajig and increase its power. And this way, these are gonna light up so much more. Of course, including turning on the lights all around, and also maybe increasing the power of those lights as well. So yeah, if I put this one to 50%, you guys can see that now it's making a lot of light. But if I go back to 34, not that much. Okay, that makes sense. Gamer Miner, thank you, buddy. Thank you, and welcome to the live stream. Okay, let me see what else I can add right here. Oh, hopefully I didn't mute my mic. We got some stools, wooden doors. I think these are about all the items that... Oh, hold up. Look at that. We have apples over here. As I was saying, we are going to have a person selling apples, right? So we do have an apple pile that I can easily just go ahead and add right over here to improve this one. These are going to be some huge apples. You're not going to be able to buy these ones, but I do want to improve the look of this place. Alright, so this guy's gonna be selling some apples, maybe. What other items can we place right here? I want to have kind of like a billboard that's gonna have a few quests for us that we're gonna be able to go ahead and check out. To kind of know what other quests we gotta do. Although I do have kind of like a different style of showing up the quests that you gotta do in a location. A wooden sign. So that's... I mean, this could actually be used as a billboard over here, to be honest. Yeah, I could definitely make this one like really big and use it as a billboard. Let me go inside this thing for a second. Increase it so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. We got more light. So yeah, we can definitely have that. Let's remove this one instead. And this billboard over here is going to have to be rotated a little bit. Yeah, I think I can actually place some random things on this billboard. And this is going to tell me what type of quests I got to do. Yeah, that might actually be super easy to do. And I kind of like the look of this billboard. So we're going to have only 2 shops in here and a really huge billboard. Okay, looking good. Looking good. At the same time, if I go into my lighting over here, the options, timing, brightness. You can definitely increase the brightness of all these lights. So let's say 50%, 51%, whatever. This way I can get this one back to, I think it was 40 or 30. Don't remember. Check real fast. Okay, so it's 34. There we go. But now because we increased the light, the power of those lights at the top, you guys can see that everything is getting a little bit more light under the table. One thing that we can also do with these lights, I can simply add colors to them as well. So I can go to like a rainbow color. So maybe this is gonna look even better. Oh yeah, you know what? I kind of like that more. So let's go with the rainbow, and let's go with, for the power, 45%. We can also have them flickering if you want to. Is it not flickering? Oh, it is flickering. Look at that. But I don't know if I want him to flicker. I want it to be on all the time, just to light up the place. We can also have them on a cycle if you want the colors to kind of cycle through, but I don't like that. I think having the rainbow is definitely my favorite one. Or I can have a cycler and do a smoothing. So that it simply goes from one color to the other, like really soft. Let's see how this goes. Again, the rainbow is definitely my favorite one. So turn that off, turn on the rainbow, and that is going to be it. So as I was saying, these are gonna be up to 45% opacity. Let me get all the lights to be rainbow and 45 over here. All right. Currently, the Dreamverse has so many assets and things you can simply search for and use in your creations if you don't know how to create all this stuff. And the great thing about it is that even if you want to learn how to create all this stuff, you can easily just grab the stuff that has already been created by other developers, by other dreamers, and look through, of course, look through the stuff that he created and try to learn how to create yourself. It's pretty easy. And look at that. That is how this place is going to look under the table. It looks so much better now. So much better. Alright, I'm loving this. But I still feel I will have to light this place up even more than this. Because all the light is all the way at the top there, but at the bottom here, where I'm going to have all these characters, we don't really have that much light. So I'm definitely going to have to add more. Okay, guess we're going to have to focus on figuring that out. At the moment, I don't like this. I thought I liked it, but I don't. How do I want this thing to look? Let me check over here for a second. Because this is actually the billboard that I would like to have in this area. Let me make it bigger. Place it over there, and let me see if the size is all good. Yeah, it definitely looks like the size is all good. Go back on it, lower it down a little bit. And it is gonna have to sit there for now. Let me push it to the back some more, as I want to add more lights in this area as well. Because this definitely does not have enough light on it. Okay. Grab the lighting gizmo. And want that thing to have some light on. There we go. So we can see, of course, what those quests are gonna be. I want this one to have kind of like a pattern on it. Bit of blur to that pattern, and also not that much light. Okay, much better. Alright, so this is where I'm gonna be able to kind of see some quests and grab some quests, and when I'm gonna complete them, I'm gonna be able to see them completed over here. Including, of course, I also have the book menu that I am gonna add in every single one of these scenes. If you want to keep track with all the quests that you're actually building, you can always click on the bar button, I guess, on a controller, and that's gonna open up the book. And in here, you're gonna be able to kind of scroll through every single one of these pages to see all the levels that you're working on. So we have the Ferris wheel room, the scientist's office, the bathroom, kitchen where we're working right now, and in here we're gonna be able to see the quests at the bottom here and the collectibles that you collected. And if you collected one, it's gonna be placed inside these slots. So that's kind of the whole point of this book menu that we have on. Of course, you can see the house collectibles that you brought and placed in here. And then there's going to be kind of like the full level of all the pollen that you find, just to know if you got the game completed 100% or not. And just a little bit of information for the controls, I guess, are going to be here. But I think I got to add more, because I definitely added more information, such as using the slingshot and switching between the slingshot items. So I definitely have to add more information in here. Hopefully I can actually squeeze in all the information for the controls. And the levels are all gonna be added over here. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's gonna be the bedroom for the kids, kitchen, bathroom, office, and I guess 2 more. But I'm not quite sure exactly which one are gonna be. But I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. Alright, let me go back. As I was saying, I'm currently happy with the look of under the table. Still not 100% happy, but I'm gonna keep on working on this. Try to improve it as much as I can. I feel like this thing should definitely use some more light. Maybe the quest that I'm gonna have is gonna be about one of the NPCs complaining about this beautiful item here not having a light on anymore, right? So maybe once I'm gonna bring the light on, that's when he's gonna reward me with a I don't know, another collectible that I'm gonna be able to go back to the museum with. Definitely gonna try to do that. Yeah, the fountain here is definitely gonna be missing a light, because I can definitely make this one look much better. If I go in here, grab the light, let's see how I can improve this. So look at that. This looks so much better right now when you have a little bit of light shining on it from multiple locations, I guess. Let me try to place them in and see how it's gonna look everything once all the lights are gonna be on and off. So if you have this light, let me use kind of like a purplish or pinkish color on it on this side. Not too much. And also I want to have like a pattern on it as well. Some blur, not so much blur though. And let's get this one up to 15%. Maybe a little bit more, 29. Now if I grab another one, again I place it above it, but this one is gonna have like a bluish color. We can definitely create like some sort of a gradient and make this fountain look so much better. Alright. And I guess another one in the back here. Let's see how this looks. This one's gonna be set to a little bit of red. Maybe red or maybe just simple white. Let's see. And just a little bit of light over there. Okay. Let me just test it out. Let me just grab a button over here to try to turn it on and off to see how it's gonna look. Just want to see how this is all gonna look. So there's 1, 2, and 3. So if I start this up, there we go. Oh yeah, this definitely changes the look of the fountain. Definitely changes the look of the fountain. Oh, hold up. Let me grab this gizmo. Just want to bring this switch over here as I'm testing everything out. I mean, look at how much this changes the fountain. Just a little bit of light. Probably gonna play a little bit more with the lights to position them better. But yeah, this definitely has to be a quest, for sure. Hey, TDW, welcome back, buddy. And I could get a 4th light. Right over here, maybe. And place it, like, right underneath it. Okay. What other settings I gotta put on it. Also, let me make sure I also connect it to this. So that is lighting up quite a bit by the looks of it. Changes the look of the water so much. If I add color, one thing that I could do, I could definitely kind of add like a randomizer for the color to change the water color and randomize it and go through kind of like a set of colors. Blue, white, and red. But for now, let's just do that. Not too much. I think I kind of like these bubble-like look. A little bit of blur. And let us see how this looks. Okay, so if I turn this off, boom, boom, boom. Look at this. It changes the look of this water fountain so much. So yeah, maybe that's gonna be my quest, right? One of the NPCs is gonna tell me, oh my god, this fountain used to be amazing, but the lights broke. If you turn them on, I'm gonna give you something. Okay, perfect. That was great. What devices are suitable for Tiny Sasquatch? Tiny Sasquatch is only on the PlayStation through Dreams, the program that I'm using right now to create this game. Okay, I'm gonna leave this as is then, because I kind of like the look of this. For some reason, this battle is not placed in here. Okay, perfect. We know I've done that one. Alright. So we worked a little bit on that part. Let us see what else. Other than this, we are gonna have a microwave maybe inside the kitchen here. Let me see if I can find a microwave. There we go. So we do have a microwave. I want a microwave that doesn't take that much memory. So this one is only 1 in 1. So this may be the best one to use, to be honest. And it's also apparently usable. So yeah, this is definitely the one that I want. Let me grab it again. Let me go into the settings. Turn around. There we go. So that's gonna be one of the microwaves. I'm gonna place this guy all the way to the back here. At the same time, let me make sure I move Poland. Dragon Tim, dude, thank you very much, buddy. Thank you very much for the kind words. I cannot have enough of your support, guys. So thank you guys very much for the support. Why does this microwave have a light underneath it, I wonder? That is super weird. What's up with this light underneath the microwave? I feel like I want to have the light above it, not underneath it. But at the same time, I'm not gonna remove it. I'm gonna place it in front of the microwave. Here for now. Okay. And this microwave is going to go on the table over here. Perfect. Place it all the way to the back of the wall. Why not? There's no reason for my character to walk at the back there of the wall there. A little bit of space here to maybe add a little bit of Poland and stuff like that. Now, what I'm noticing is that this microwave also has quite a bit of logic that has already been added to it. We have numbers. What I don't know is, why are those numbers... How do you control the other numbers? So this one is saying 12. What about the other seconds? How do you control the other ones? This text display is showing what? Oh, that's just making a circle, kind of like the the plate you're placing stuff on. Okay. This is a whirlpool. We cannot go with any brand names, buddy. This whirlpool here cannot be it. This is gonna be microwave instead. Microwave 5000. There we go. That's a better name. We cannot use real world brand names. All right, this one is probably for the glass in front. And this one I'm not sure. Oh, that's making the circle there, and this one is making the glass in front. Okay, perfect. We do have some lights coming from all the way up here, I think. Probably this one. And this is changing that number. Okay. But I guess I could just change this number to be like a time base. Just like that. Remove that one, and there we go. Now we have a perfect number there. So if this is gonna go down, it's gonna go like this. So absolutely no reason to have two numbers. If you really actually want to have this one working, that's the way to do it. Okay, so I do want to make this microwave usable though, so we're gonna have to check and see how that goes. Okay, that's gonna be a little bit of light that's inside it and lighting up that stuff. Huh. Okay, maybe like about 8%. Go. Place this here. Okay, much better. I'm pretty sure that you can also open up the microwave, right? Yeah, you can definitely open up the microwave. There we go. Perfect. So we're definitely gonna be able to interact with the microwave and place something in there, use it to cook something for a mission. Okay, that has been done. Again, as I was saying, I absolutely love it that you can find all these assets in the Dreamiverse. If that was not a thing, I would have had to build every single one of these assets myself from the scratch, and that would make building up these worlds, these games, so much harder. Right, that is one. Next, we have a microwave. Next up, I want a toaster. Definitely have to have a toaster in the game. In the kitchen. There we go. Got a toaster. Let me try to find one that looks great and also that's functional. If it does have a little bit of logic added to it already, that's great. Instead of me having to add it. If not, I will have to put it in, I guess, eventually. This toaster actually looks pretty sick. I don't mind it. It doesn't have any logic on making the toaster work or anything, but it doesn't look bad at all. Let me see if we have any others though. Yeah, how about toaster crab? Seriously, toaster enemy. The thing is, in this game that I'm building here, we're not gonna have any enemies. No enemies at all. Yeah, and another toaster. But again, no logic into them. Wow, look at this retro appliance. Are you kidding me? Some of the assets created here are absolutely insane. Right, that's definitely a toaster that cannot be used. What about this one? Nope, not what I want. Hello from Slovenia. Awesome, buddy. And this toaster actually does have a little bit of logic. Look at that. So how does it even work? Oh, if you press on square, it activates it. If you press on circle... Wait, what? So does it work or not? Oh, that's how you activate it, and once the timer ends, I guess he's gonna jump up, right? Come on. Yep, there we go. Right, interesting. So this toaster already has a little bit of logic into it, so I think I'm gonna actually use this one. I did not want to do that. There we go. Let me go here. I'm probably gonna place the toaster either on that table, or I'm gonna bring it all the way to this side. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how I want this to go. Yeah, maybe on this side, that's fine. Let's just try to make it bigger though. Okay, not sure if this is too big. I also don't know if I like the black color of the toaster here because it's kind of difficult to tell what this is. Unless I grab one of these lights and I light up the place a little bit. I haven't started working on the lighting of the area. So That's definitely going to be something I'm going to have to focus on eventually. Hold up, this toaster is way too black and it's annoying. I do want it to be metallic, but the black color of it annoys me quite a bit. There we go. Gray, definitely better. So shiny. It is super shiny. I don't mind it. I don't mind it though. Definitely don't mind the shininess of it. Okay. It does have a cable, but the cable kind of goes through the ground, as I do not want it to float. Yeah, I want it to be on the table. I don't want it to float on the table. So I don't actually. Could I maybe move this cable higher? No, it looks like this cable is attached. But I can also move it a little bit. Perfect. There we go. Alright. Perfect. Probably gonna have to add some plugs on the walls so that we can have to do some puzzles around here, turn on the plugs before we're gonna be able to actually use the appliances. For example, we're gonna have this appliance. In order to use it, we're gonna have to come all the way maybe over here where there's gonna be a plug and turn that plug on. So let me see if I can find some plugs. Wall plugs, right? Let's go for wall. Plug. Hey Alex, welcome buddy. Happy Easter to you too, buddy. Happy Easter. We do have a plug over here. NZ wall outlet switch. Is it NZ like New Zealand? I think it is, yeah. Electrical wall plug outlet socket. So this is a wall plug. It does look great, to be honest, when it comes to the graphic. But I also want to have a switch. And I do see that this one has a switch. I don't know if you can interact with that switch though. Can I? No, so this switch is made out of the same object. Yeah, so I'm not gonna use that one. I can 23-bit persistent variable. I think I'm actually using this persistent variable into my creations, right? Hold up, where is it? Let's see what it's all about. Ignore this. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. 23-bit persistent I don't think I ever used this one before, did I? Yeah, I don't think I used this logic into my creations before, so I'm not quite sure exactly what that does. Definitely gonna wanna save it though. Or at least follow the creation. Right, there we go. And the plug that I wanna add is this one. Probably also gonna try to search for socket. Let me also look for wall socket. To see if we have one with a button that we can already use instead of just creating one. Sockets. Okay, there we go. So there are some that have buttons on them, by the looks of it. Plug socket proper. Socket light switch. I mean, look at that. There's so many in the game. But at the same time, one thing that I could do instead is, instead of just having a button, I could just have that one being disconnected from the plug. And the mission, our mission is to just simply plug it in and then use it. So that is going to be the easiest way to do it. Let me just attach this one to the wall. Right over there. It is sitting on the wall. Let me just move it a little bit deeper into the wall. Perfect. And that should do. As I want to test that out, let me actually move my character up here. As I want to run around a little bit on this side to see how this looks. Okay, kind of loving it. I feel like that toaster is a little bit too big, to be honest. I don't know. It feels like it is a little bit too big. The plug looks maybe a little bit too small. Yeah, the plug definitely looks a little bit too small for this world. Keep in mind, we are a tiny character. The plug definitely looks way too small. Okay, place it over there. maybe a bit better now. What I'm gonna have to do is create a cable, of course, and the socket, the plug itself, to be able to put in here. It's probably gonna be disconnected, so I'm gonna have to interact with it and stick it in the wall. And once I do that, then I'm gonna be able to use the microwave and I guess cook something in the microwave. At the same time, we are gonna need some toast over there, so let me just check the toaster. It feels like the toaster is a little bit too big. Don't jump in there, buddy. You don't want to jump in there. We're also gonna have these things turning on maybe and damage me if I don't pay attention, so we are gonna have to do a little bit of platforming here to avoid getting burned by the cooker itself. Actually, I don't think the toaster is too big. I feel like the toaster is the right size. Yeah, I didn't feel like the toaster is the right size. Maybe one thing that I'm gonna want to do is make this thing a little bit bigger so I can have my character jumping on it in order to activate the toast. Yeah, maybe that's what I'm gonna want to do. So alright, now my character definitely can jump on that. Let's try it out. Thing is, it's a little bit too high. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to be able to jump on that. Maybe I'm gonna be able to place something at the bottom of it and simply jump on it. Favorite holiday? Of course, Christmas. Who doesn't love enjoy? Who doesn't enjoy Christmas more? Definitely enjoy the Christmas time more than anything, any other holiday. Okay. Another thing that I can do here, probably in between this and this, we should have something that's gonna be knocked over by the bread once it's gonna jump up. Maybe. But at the same time, we also have to move this cable to the back. This cable should not be in front anymore. There we go. So that's gonna be the front now. We replaced it. And what I'm gonna be able to do here, maybe place like some plates and create a pattern using plates and other kitchenware. Let me actually look for a set of kitchenware. Kitchen. How do you even type kitchenware? Kitchenware? Kitchenwares. Okay, kitchenware. There we go. All right, so that's how you type kitchenware. At least I knew the word. I didn't know how to spell it. Oof, look at all that food. What I want is... I mean, I'm pretty sure every person loves Christmas time more than any other holiday. Pretty sure about it. Okay, we have a set of a lot of stuff actually. Look at that. You can definitely use these ones in order to be able to climb up here. The thing is, we're kind of getting close to the graphics memory to 100%, and that is bad. That is super bad. Okay, so I think I'm gonna make like a set of cutleries over here, and I'm gonna be able to then jump on top of this and simply activate the bread. And once we do that, we can get ourselves some toast. Maybe that's gonna be also part of the quest. Another thing that I want to do around here, I think I'm gonna place another one of those. Yeah, I think I know what I want to do here actually. I think I want to import my. Hold up, let's see. My Hogwarts Legacy puzzle. Yeah, definitely want to import that. So let me go into my set and add in the Hogwarts Legacy puzzle, which is this one, of course. And the great thing about this is that if you do open up this chest or this doorway, you're gonna be able to make your way inside the fridge through a secret passage over here. Yeah, I think I kind of like that better. So let me get this one pushed over through the wall over here. Just place it in position. Okay. So we are gonna have the secret door over here. Let me make sure it's properly aligned in the middle. This one though, this one needs to be moved to a different section. This is gonna tell us the puzzle, but I'm gonna have to hide this one somewhere else where where the tiny boy is gonna have to make its way in, read the puzzle, try to put those numbers together, and then he's gonna know how to open up this thing. Not quite sure exactly what I want to place this one, to be honest. Really not sure. Probably maybe like inside one of these things that we're gonna have to open up and then find the code inside. I don't know. Okay, there we go. I'm just placing it there for now, until I figure it out. Another thing that I want to have here, as I was saying, I want to have something like really big placed on top of the counter so that my character cannot cross to the other side. The only way my character is going to be able to cross to this other side and do some puzzles on here is by simply walking through here and making its way up, exploring those areas, maybe even climbing through here on something like some plants and stuff like that I'm going to be able to place. Just simply jump from one leaf from the other, jump over there as well, make its way on top of the fridge area. That's kind of the idea I have. All the way to the back there, I kind of want to make like a lot of shelves where I guess the parents are placing a lot of food elements and stuff. So we're gonna have a lot of puzzles to do there. I have a lot of stuff to add into the scene, to be honest, and I do not like it that at the moment my game is currently, the graphics memory is currently all the way up to 82%. So that's pretty bad, which means I'm gonna have to start focusing on reducing some of that. But I want to figure out what I want to place in here. I also want to be able to climb all the way on top of this. I also want to be able to eventually open these counters. And of course, do some stuff or collect some collectibles out of them. Maybe this thing is actually going to be inside one of these counters. I just got to figure out how to open it up. Yeah, I definitely have a lot of puzzles that I got to do in the kitchen here. The kitchen is probably going to be the most complex area so far, to be honest. But I kind of like the idea of being able to go inside the fridge through this secret entrance. I really like this idea. So I'm quite happy that I came up with it. But in order to go inside there, first of all, we got to do some changes to this. So let me get myself the cylinder. Okay, for the color, it has to be this color. I'm gonna have to place a hole in here. I think I did. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me align things a little bit here because I gotta just cut a hole for this whole system, just for the looks of it. Okay, perfect. Can I see it? I gotta interact with that thing again. Okay, in that case, make this invisible for a bit. Alright, and that one is going to have to come here eventually. Almost had it perfectly. Add it to this hole. Okay, perfect. Where are the lights though? I need these light gizmos to light up the place a little bit more. So let me get this light lower. Like that. A little bit to the back. And for the power, it has to be 2%, 3%, probably, just like that. Okay, much better. Hey Sarah, welcome to the live stream. The game will be amazing. Oh, thank you very much, Dragon. Yeah, I'm currently working on it. It's still gonna take me quite a bit of time until I'm gonna finish it, but this world that I'm creating is definitely gonna be very, very special for sure. I'm trying to put a lot of details and objects into the world, but unfortunately, due to the limits of dreams, I'm kind of limited to the amount of objects that I can place in the game. I will try my best to see what I can do, but as you guys can see, the graphics memory here is already up to 82%. So I'm gonna have to see how I can improve it and what's actually taking so much memory. I think if I'm not mistaken, at the moment, this system that I created, this is already taking 6, yeah, if I delete it. So 6% only for this door. I can easily just improve it a little bit if I need to. For example, if I go into reducing the quality of the graphics a little bit. As you guys can see, the door is quite red. So I can decrease the quality of it just slightly. And this is going to give me a little bit of a graphics memory back if you look at it. Look at that. We got -1 again. If I reduce that, a little bit of that. I don't want to reduce too much though, that's the thing. Because I want this door to look really epic. It's really important for me. Okay, that's about it. So we are now up to 79%. So we did win a few points there. Another thing that I got to do here is make sure I create a hole for the door. So let me first of all open up the door so I can try to create a hole through it. Okay. So I'm gonna have to make a hole through the door and through the fridge as well. So that's gonna be 1. I also need a square here to use. About there, I guess. Okay, and next up, I gotta also make another hole through the door, just to make my way inside the fridge. So that is going to be another hole here. Just like that. Over here, I guess. I think there's kind of like a crack in between. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to make sure I fill that up so I don't mistakenly fall down with my character. We definitely don't want that to happen. So the way I'm gonna fix that is by simply going into this item. And there we go, much better. Okay, perfect. Then I can go for this one and increase the cut. Okay, so now we're not gonna have a hole in there so that my character is not gonna be able to fall down through that gap. Definitely needed to make sure that's not gonna be a thing. Okay, let me grab this. When you're trying to build these worlds, you have to have a lot of patience, to be honest. It takes a lot of time to build this, but I'm enjoying it. I've always enjoyed building stuff like that in video games. It's super rewarding when you're making your own game. That I really do not feel bored or anything. Alright, and now we're gonna be able to make our way inside the fridge. For some reason, there is something here that's not wanting. Oh, I think it's this level at the top. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Hey, buddy, welcome to the live stream. I cannot read your name because reasons. But welcome to the live stream. Alright, so now if I'm gonna close this door up, let me get my character here and try to open it up and see how that's gonna look. So if I try to open this up by putting in the code. What's that sound though? I definitely had a different sound whenever I was changing these things. But anyway. And open up. Wait. I cannot open it up anymore. Something wrong with the code. Hold up. see what's happening here. Yeah, the logic got messed up for some reason. I mean, why? I know for a fact this used to be the code. So the first one is C over here. And the next one is E. Yeah, so I did get it right. But for some reason, there is a glitch in the whole system. Abekar fan. Oh my god, how did you change your name that fast? How are you guys changing your names? I don't know how you guys are doing that. I never changed my username in my YouTube account. Never ever did that. Is there an option to actually change your nickname into your YouTube account? And there we go. Now we can make our way inside. So this is gonna be how we're gonna have to make our way inside the fridge, of course. And now that you're inside the fridge, we're gonna probably have a few holes on every single one of these levels, and maybe some stairs that will allow us to climb up higher and higher and higher. And eventually, we are gonna have to open up the entire door of the fridge here. But yeah, this is gonna be how we're gonna make our way inside the fridge. But of course, in order to know this code that you guys are seeing right here, you're gonna have to figure this out, put in the codes, and then open up the door. But in order to figure this out, you are gonna have to make your way all the way to this thing, turn this thing around, read this whole system here, and once you do that, you are gonna know what the code is gonna be. So for example, if I go here, oh, why is this upside down though? What? Everything got messed up for some reason. I don't understand. Oh, I think I know why this is messed up. This is messed up because it used to be like this. I'm gonna have to play this one somewhere else though, so that's a little bit difficult to get to it, to read the code. Alright, there we go. I don't know what's up with this sound. This sound that I had previously when it's rotating, it used to be different. Huh. Now it's kind of sounding like one of those phones where you kind of rotate the wheel. I don't think I like it. Right, anyway, I guess we're gonna have to fix that eventually. For some reason it changed. I don't know why. So that's how we're gonna be able to get inside the fridge area. And in order to be able to climb inside the fridge area, first of all, we are gonna need quite a few lights inside the fridge. So let me see. What type of lights can I add here? Don't worry about it because Sasquatch is actually getting an update, and it's getting the update very, very soon. The developer said that next month they're planning on releasing the next update for Sneaky Sasquatch, so guess what that means? More Sneaky Sasquatch episodes for me, of course. At the same time, oh my god, this neon has 73 graphics? Oh, it's 3 graphics, that's a lot. I think we can reduce the quality of it just to turn it down to 1. I'm pretty sure about it. Oh, hold up. My controller drift started messing me up. Look at this. Okay. So yeah, next month we're getting a new Sneaky Sasquatch update, so stay tuned for that. So we could have like a neon over here or just a simpler light, not this one. Let me go in here instead. And I'm actually gonna get these lights. Dude. My drift on the controller is super annoying when it's starting. Most of the time it's not doing anything, but when it does start, it's super annoying. Okay, so we're gonna have, I think, some of these lights on every single one of the levels in the fridge. Yeah, I think that's what I want to have. The thing is, normally when you're going inside the fridge, right, there's no light because the lights inside the fridge are closed. So I'm probably gonna need to switch something on in order to turn on the lights. I'm not exactly sure how that's gonna work, but let me just get this light to the next level here. And another one, I guess, here. And that's gonna be the final level because next up we're gonna have the rooftop. Okay, so that's gonna be 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, and I think I need another one all the way to the bottom in the freezer. Oh, hold up, that's another level, never mind. So the freezer is even lower than this. Okay, there we go. We got another light in the freezer as well. So that's gonna provide a little bit of light inside. Now, if I check, what do I have to update here? Variable tiny can. Sure, update. As I was saying, let me go into the options for a second. I want to reduce the quality of these lights as much as I can. Not that much, buddy. All right. There's one. This one's already touching. This one is touching, and I think we should be all good. I think it also aligned. All right, perfect. So now if I'm going to make my way inside the freezer, I'm going to be able to at least see what I'm doing. One more thing that we got to focus on doing is maybe... Let's see. Getting this one moved in a little bit, as I want to be able to climb a little bit higher on the other levels, right? So this one's going to allow me to climb higher once. I think I'm going to want to have like a hole in here so I can go a level lower. And also I'm going to want to have like maybe another hole inside here somewhere that I'm going to be able to climb even higher. Yep. And explore the fridge as much as possible. So that's also going to be something I'm going to want to focus on. An easy way to be able to work on the fridge here is just to simply open up the doors. Just like that. And now I can easily, of course, start working on the fridge and figure out how I want this level to look inside. I'm probably going to want to fill this fridge up with a lot of food elements and items. And the whole reason I'm coming inside here is to probably grab some more resources or something. Or maybe find like a cheese block that one of the characters is going to request. Maybe like a rat character is going to request a cheese block, but the rat has forgotten the code in order to go through this door, and it's my mission to go inside it and bring the little rat some cheese. And in return, he's going to give me another collectible, maybe. Yep. That kind of sounds great. So let me close up the fridge. This thing is used in order to rotate, of course, that one. Okay. Definitely gonna have to keep my eyes on this graphics memory. The thing about the graphics memory, every single time you're inserting a new item into the game, that thing is increasing. So every element that I add is increasing that thing. So I gotta pay attention. What other items do we need? I think I'm gonna need some shells, like some kitchen shells to create in here, like a puzzle, a platforming puzzle that I'm gonna be able to simply just keep on jumping on top in order to make it on top of this thing. And from this thing, I could probably walk all the way here, or maybe even glide over the way over here if I have the glider unlocked. That sounds great, actually. Yeah, I kind of like that. You want to go to Stantin's island? I mean, I haven't really created anything on my island in Dreams, so don't even bother. I don't really create anything really special. Let me search for shells. Shelf. All right. I mean, shelves, you can simply place shapes. But I was checking to see if I can maybe find some kitchen shelves. Let's go with kitchen shelves. Hey, thank you very much for the kind donation. Animal Crossing would be awesome. I also see that you're from Canada, I'm guessing, right? Thank you very much for the donation. Yeah, I've never played Animal Crossing, actually. I've never really played it. Never really been into Animal Crossing either. Let me go just kitchen here and see if I can find the pack. But thank you very much for the kind donation. If Animal Crossing would have also been on different platforms, not only on the Switch, I would have probably played it at once, to be honest. Yeah, you're from Canada now. Welcome. I really love it that a lot of people from all over the world are joining my live streams and my videos. Hey, Flame Phoenix. Welcome, buddy. Hold up, I'm losing my voice. We have people joining the live streams from all over the world. We have people from America, Canada, Australia, Europe, of course. A lot of people from Europe and from all over the countries. If I'm not gonna find some shells, I'm gonna have to just simply use some simple wood and create shells out of them. Hey, Victor, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. What game am I making? I'm making yet another tiny game, I guess. I think I kind of want to call it Lost, a Tiny Tale, or something like that. I kind of like the name of Lost Tiny Tale, to be honest. What I'm trying to figure out is a name for my character. Currently, I'm kind of naming my character Timmy. But I feel like I want to name it something else. Look at these kitchen utensils. These are great, but the graphics quality on them is pretty high. I mean, of course, although the graphics quality on this one is +7, I could easily just go in here. Reduce the graphics quality on them. And see if I can get the graphics quality down to only 1. We don't need that much. There you go. So now, if I delete this one, it's 79. If I put it back in, it's 80. So it's just 1. Not bad. Okay, we're probably gonna use it eventually. Timmy is so cute. Keep it. Yeah, that's why I went with Timmy. I kind of liked Timmy as well. Timothy would be awesome. I mean, his name is kind of like Tim, right? But his parents are probably gonna be calling him Timmy because he's a little kid. So I think Timmy is the name that I'm gonna be going with. What about the name of the game? What do you guys feel about it? Lost, Tiny Tale. Do you like it? Let me go with shelves. Let's go with an S here. Nope. The small child. The small child. All right, that is great to hear. I'm just looking through the Dreamiverse right now, try to see what other assets I can find. And look at this, I just found some shells that might actually work. Yeah, these shells are not that bad, actually. Let me grab them. They're gonna have to be much, much bigger, and I'm probably gonna have to make them made out of wood, and also using the color, a different color for them. But let me just place them here for now to kind of see how they look. Yeah, I can definitely kind of make like a platforming puzzle with them for sure. So I want my character to be able to just simply platform through them and eventually make its way on top of this thing. And from here, glide all the way to this side. And all the way at the back of the fridge here is going to be maybe like another collectible or an item that he's going to need. So the only way he's going to be able to get it is if he unlocks the the glider. Is it a her? It's a boy. I'm planning on making the character. I mean, the character is already looking like a boy, so it's definitely a boy. Alright, so I think that's how I kind of want to have this one. Just try to focus right now and see if a platformer would look great over here. And here, I can definitely make like 2 of them placed like this. And kind of make like a corner. Yeah, like a corner shelf. And this way, he's going to be able to keep on climbing here. Then here. From this side, he can start going back all over again this way. Maybe like over here. And eventually his goal is going to be to come all the way on this side. Let me see how those work. It's a creature. Finally, in this game that I'm making, it's not going to be a creature like Sasquatch. It's going to be a human. A human that has been turned into a small character. Now, in order to get to all these shelves, of course, I got to figure out what I want to have, because my character is not going to be able to jump on top of it, right? So I'm probably going to place like a bunch of things over here, like cutlery and stuff like that, and the character is going to have to jump on them eventually and make its way on top of these. And then once he's going to get on top of these shelves, he's going to have to then keep on jumping on top of them. Let me just test it and see if it works. I may just need some trampolines. I don't even know. Can he jump over there? Yeah, he cannot. That's gonna be a little bit difficult. Probably I'm gonna need like some trampolines on every single one of these shelves in order for him to be able to climb all the way to the top. But yeah, I most definitely want my character to be able to climb up there, be able to make it on top here. And another thing that I want to have, as my character is going to climb up here, the only way he's going to be able to go inside this is by making his way through a hole over here at the top, of course. And then he's going to be able to solve some quests over here, eventually open up these things, or maybe not even open up these things. He's probably not going to be able to open up these things due to him not being strong enough. But I do want him to be able to go inside these shelves, collect some more resources, some more elements, then maybe climb back out and eventually get out. Or maybe even climb through a hole at the bottom in order to get out. Yeah, that's probably going to be better. Yeah, you know what? I think I kind of like that. And once my character is going to make its way all the way to the top, let me see here. Going to be able to place in here. Let me see if I can glide all the way to the other side. It might not be possible. Actually, it is. Look at that. Huh. I kind of like the idea of only being able to get to this side if you have the glider unlocked. If you don't have the glider unlocked, you're not going to be able to get to this side. Although I was kind of feeling of saving the glider here for... If you collect all the treasure map pieces, or more like all the tokens, then you're going to be able to unlock the... And open up the chest, you're going to be able to unlock the glider. But I feel like the tokens are probably very difficult to get. Man, but I'm liking how the world looks from all the way up here. It looks really beautiful. I'm really loving this. So one thing that I want to have is I want to have a hole in here so that Sasquatch can fall down. Yeah, definitely want to have that. So let me first of all go inside here. Let me get a square. Let's create like kind of like a hole. For the color, let me use the same color here. There we go. Alright, that looks great. At the same time, in order to go through that hole, I want to be able to... An Easter egg, exactly. I can easily hide some Easter eggs in the pantry. That's kind of like my plan, right? Maybe have like a very popular cereal box in there, something like that. Or maybe even like a cereal box with Sasquatch's face on it, just to make a reference to Tiny Sasquatch. That would be great as well. Hold up, let me go to this one, because I know I have a trapdoor that I want to use. Not here. Where is that trapdoor? There we go, this one. Alright, so in here we are gonna have a trapdoor that should allow us to simply fold down. Let me get this trapdoor a little bit lower. Just like that. Okay. I gotta bring a little bit of light here because I can barely see what I'm doing. Let me go through the bottom. There we go, much better. Okay, so that's gonna be there. That's gonna be there. This one over here. Okay, the graphics is all the way up to 82. That's not good. All right. Let me just add a random light over here so I can figure out what I'm doing. There we go. And look at this. We have a trapdoor. If I step on this one, boom! We just made our way inside the pantry. And the thing is, that thing is gonna close. I'm not gonna be able to get out anymore, right? Which kind of feels like I'm gonna be locked in. Of course, at the moment, there's no window here. I can easily just jump off. But that's not the idea. What I'm gonna do here, I'm probably gonna make like another one of these trapdoors. Maybe like at the bottom of this cutlery, although I want to be able to kind of go through these ones. Oh wait, this one is making holes through both of them. No. And I know exactly why this is happening. The thing is, I want to have another... I think what I'm gonna do, probably gonna make a hole through here on the first one. I'm gonna be able to go through this thing. That's probably gonna open up its doorway so that I can see what's happening in there as I'm playing. Once you fall off of it, this thing is gonna close down so I don't see anymore. But from this one, I'm gonna be able to go inside here, climb up top again, and maybe eventually get out somehow. Yeah, maybe. But I definitely want to have another one of these trapdoors at the bottom so I can easily get out. That is the Breath of the Wild paraglider, yes. Somebody in the Dreamverse created it, and I just decided to go with it. I'm probably gonna want to change the painting of it a little bit, just so that I avoid some copyright. If I go here, for example, I can easily just change the look of this paraglider a little bit, change the drawing on it, and that way I'm not gonna have any more trouble. But I don't know if it's gonna cause any issues. I guess it's okay. Alright, so we now know that we can place a trapdoor over here to go inside. This hole is gonna have to be covered, unfortunately. I know exactly why that one's activating. So that's gonna be the puzzle I'm gonna have to want to do to be able to climb up there eventually. I also want to be able to climb on top of this as well. Famous last words, eh? It's fine. I mean, the way I'm gonna be able to climb on top of this, maybe again I can use these shells and create like a path for me to climb up, or a better thing that I could use is maybe like a plant and simply start jumping on the leaves of that plant in order to climb all the way to the top. That would probably be really fun as well. At the same time, what I would love to be able to do is maybe make my way to this side, and from this side, get on top of this fan over here, get on top of this fan over here, and eventually jump over here as well. And look at this. These ones have also gotten holes because I put a hole into that one. Just because these are the same elements copy-pasted. That's why they now have all holes. Or another way I could get on top of this, these shells, I am planning on making like another set of storage spaces over here for a lot of, I guess, food, since we're in the kitchen. And from here, I could be able to simply walk on another platform, maybe at the top there, and eventually make my way over here, drop down using another one of those trapdoors, and explore those areas as well. Yeah, I think that kind of sounds a little bit better. Instead of just making my way on top of these ones from both sides so easily, I think I kind of want to go all the way around and then eventually make my way over there. That kind of sounds a little bit better. Hey, thank you very much, buddy. Thank you. You're also a part of it, so it's happy to have you here, buddy. Quite happy to see a united community for sure. Another thing that I could have is this thing opening up like a shelf in there. Or I can simply remove that one and create like a few shelves over here with some spices and stuff like that. Same for that one. But maybe just one should work. Yeah, because I definitely don't have any of that. Okay. I'm seeing the... Oh, this one is making a hole on this side as well. Gosh dang it. Yeah, because whoever created this used the same elements, of course, to make the walls. That's why. I get it now. He kind of created all this stuff in a mirror. All these elements, the kitchen elements that you guys are seeing, the fan, the walls, all this are just simple assets that I got from the Dreamiverse. As I was saying, whenever I'm building these walls, I'm trying to use assets that I'm finding in the Dreamiverse because it's so much easier to use assets from the Dreamiverse as it speeds up the process so much. Alright, we got the plaza here. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the results. In that case, let me just save this one so far. Actually, another thing that we gotta do, I noticed that... Gotta move some things around. Oh, there we go, there we go. That was not positioned properly. You're back, welcome back, buddy. What you miss out? Well, I guess you can kind of see what I built so far. I try to make like a platforming puzzle over here for my character to jump up. From here, we're gonna be able to glide, use a trapdoor over here, and make our way inside here to collect some resources. That's kind of the idea that I wanted to go with. And also, I made this door. I don't know if you've seen this one. This secret door is gonna allow us to make our way inside the fridge eventually, and collect some stuff from the fridge. We have a microwave. We have a plug over here we're gonna be able to use to activate that microwave, a toaster, and I'm gonna be able to start working on some shelves on this side as well. But I just wanted to save our current work so far, just to make sure nothing bad is gonna happen here. As I want to show you guys the office as well. That office has already been started up by me. I worked on it last night. It's not done, of course. I still have quite a lot of work to do on it, but I just want to show you guys what the process is on it and my idea, how I want it to be created eventually. Alright, so this is going to be the kitchen. Let me go into the office here. Let me also update the variable of the office. And there we go. This is the current look of the office. I'm currently all the way on top of one of the... I think I want to place like some aquariums over here or something like that. Maybe spider aquariums and stuff like that. Animal aquariums, insects, not really fish aquariums. And all the way from here, you can see the office at the bottom. I got to fill up, of course, the office with a lot of utensils like computer and scientist-y stuff. And all the way over there in the middle is going to be like a huge plant that I plan to have all the way to the ceiling of this place, where our character is going to be able to walk on top and collect some more stuff. And of course, in the middle of it is going to be kind of like a castle entrance, where you're going to be able to go inside, have a quick chat with some NPCs, and get some more quests. I'm actually quite proud of the look of the office, to be honest. I really, really love it. If I'm going to glide out, you guys can see it a little bit better from the bottom, maybe. Oh god, almost died here. But yeah, this is gonna be the office from the bottom. You like the lighting? Thank you very much. Yeah, I try to make, I try to give the office place here a little bit of a lighting style, something different that we had in the previous ones. But also, of course, the office space is gonna be lit up quite a bit. Keeping in mind that there's a lot of glass all around. The office is kind of like in a vivarium. Or like in a garden space, right? That's why it's got so much light. Although, I feel like I gotta bring even more light inside. Unless I want the office space to be during the nighttime. Because it does feel like the office is lit up by the moon. Oh yeah, you're right. It does feel a little bit cozy. True, true. So I don't know if I want to ruin that mood of the coziness. If I bring too much light in, it's definitely gonna feel like daytime. But I don't know if it's gonna be cozy anymore. I'm curious if it's gonna be cozy anymore. I guess I can try. Let me see if I can try it. So in order to light this up, I gotta go in here. And there we go. We add a lot of light in now. So now it definitely feels like it's not nighttime anymore. Although now it feels like there's way too much light coming in. So that's why I wanted to reduce it quite a bit. If I go back here, there we go. So that's the look that we had. This is with too much light. The look, too much light. Another thing that we could also work with in order to add some light in. Hold up, let me go here. Let me also go to my character again and see how this looks. So if I look at my character, actually he's not here anymore. Oh yeah, he is. So if I just simply keep on switching, so this was 107, right? Let me keep on changing this to different settings. Of course, we can bring in a different style of light, which is, for example, this one kind of makes it look like daytime, to be honest. 2 as well, it brings a lot of light in. Even 5 doesn't look that bad. 6 as well kind of makes it look like sunrise maybe. 11 again is giving a dark look, kind of like nighttime. This one as well doesn't look that bad. And this one as well. But from all these settings that we have here, and of course we can still keep on playing with this, with the settings, with the colors and stuff like that. But the one that I really enjoyed the most is definitely 7. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to play with this quite a bit. As you guys can see, I just randomly placed a few buildings around in here. I haven't really finished this up. I have a lot of work to do in organization. But the whole idea of this level is gonna be me making my way inside, I guess, the office. That's what I'm gonna see. We're gonna see this huge plant that's gonna take us all the way on top on like some pillars on top of the structure. And there's gonna be like a castle or more like a village surrounded by these walls all around. And I'm gonna have to find a way to get inside, open up this doorway in order for me to get inside. And of course, start having a quick chat with NPCs, getting quests from them, and all that jazz. So yeah, this is kind of like what I want this to look like. Let me go back in here actually. Continue. I want to rewind. There we go. The look from up top is definitely absolutely amazing. But we still have quite a bit of work to do here to improve this. I cannot wait to finish this, of course, to be able to play this myself and also allow you all to play it as well. Hey, Meme God, dude, thank you very much for the support, buddy. Welcome, welcome, and welcome to the membership club. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you, buddy. It's always awesome to see the members join again. This community, this small community, is growing like crazy, and of course, me creating all this content and also including the Games on Dreams is all because of you all. So thank you very much, Meme God. Thank you, buddy. When I'm building this world, I also want to make it look pretty, like really, really pretty. But at the same time, I want to make sure that the gameplay is going to be very, very fun as well. So what I'm going to do here, let me actually save again, as I want to show you guys the test world that I created. You told me, yes you did. I want to show you guys the test world that I created so that you can all have a quick idea of the mechanics of the character and what he can do. I'm probably going to be adding more and more mechanics, but I also don't want to add too much logic into the character because I already have quite a bit of logic into it. and that's taking a lot of gameplay memory. So this is our current test, right? In our test right here, we have all the things that I'm going to be able to interact with to kind of figure out what everything works and how everything works. So this is how you collect these tokens. You're then going to be able to make your way to the main area and add the tokens in this really pretty chest. This one has been inspired from Hogwarts Legacy, and I'm really happy that it works. It works exactly like in Hogwarts Legacy. We, of course, are going to have the trapdoors that I'm testing out right now to see what type of puzzles I can do with them. At the same time, we're going to have, of course, the slingshot that I can use to shoot different type of ammunition, such as pebbles, bombs, water droplets, and fire. And one thing we can do with the slingshot, of course, is shoot at these things. Let me get my bomb on. There we go. Or a pebble. Simply break those and get some more resources. We can also make our way up here. Let's get rid of this one. There we go. At the bottom here, we're going to have some vines that are going to block my way here as well. And the only way I'm going to cross by these vines, if I use the bomb on it, of course, nothing happens. If I use the water, nothing happens. We got to burn them. There we go. This way I'm going to be able to collect more resources. Same for over here. Just like that. Collect more resources. And we do have a different type of goo here that I'm still working on this. It's not ready. But if you go through it and trying to go, you're walking really slow and it's also going to kill you eventually, right? So you're not going to be able to cross there. But the way you're going to be able to cross is by simply using, of course, the water slingshot. And clean it up. Just like that. So your slingshot is going to be your most trusty companion in this game. That's kind of the whole idea that I had in the game. If you use the slingshot, you're finally going to be able to make your way to this one, collect more pollen, and keep her going. Yeah, so these are kind of all the elements that we have so far in the game. I also have to add in, of course, my own doorway that I can use in order to open up. But I definitely want to add more abilities. I think I also want to have like maybe fires, like campsite fires that I can use the water drop on it in order to turn off the fires. So I'm going to be able to use the fires in order to clean up blocks like these ones, right? Like these sludges on the ground. I want to use the water to be able to kind of like turn off fires. I want to use the water to, I don't know. Maybe you guys have better ideas that you can give me. I don't know. Quick question, do you play Fortnite? Meme God, yes I do play Fortnite sometimes, from time to time. I do. Not today though, not in today's live stream, but I do play Fortnite from time to time. And also I wanted to make these stairs here to be able to go all the way to the top and test out the gliding ability. Just like that. Also, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but all the way at the bottom, when I'm gliding, right, there is a symbol of my character gliding, and you can see how far you are from the ground. If I jump, 8 meters, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. That's going to kind of tell us how close you are to the ground. Right, and that is about everything that we have worked on so far. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this project that I started in Dreams. It is kind of like a project I've always wanted to build, to be honest. I always really enjoy these type of games where you're playing as a small character in a very, very large world. But the world itself that you're playing in, it's very, very familiar. So hopefully you're all enjoying this. I know I'm really enjoying building this, to be honest. And I'm going to keep on building this, trying to create a really beautiful game out of this. It's going to take some time, of course, because you guys know Sneaky Sasquatch took me almost 3 years. I keep on saying 3 years, but I think I started 2 years ago. I don't even know, to be honest. I worked on it so long, it felt like definitely 3 years. But definitely this one is going to take a while before I'm going to be able to finish it up. I started working on this project a few months ago. I haven't really released anything to talk about it more. I started talking about it in my previous live stream and stuff like that, but never really did a live stream of it, of me building it, to be honest. I guess this is kind of like the first time I'm doing a live stream building this thing. So yeah, you all let me know what you think about it. Again, keep on joining on my live streams because I am looking forward for some of your ideas. For example, in my previous live stream for as I was building Tiny Sasquatch, I had some of you guys telling me about some ideas of making Sasquatch go in the water, getting him wet, slowing him down if he goes into water. He has to maybe dry himself up, and that's how I decided to go with the shaking of controller in order to shake off the water in Tiny Sasquatch. So that idea was definitely something that came from the live streams in my chat. So if you guys want your ideas to make it in this game, make sure you join every single one of my live streams when I'm building this game up. Tell me those ideas, of course, and I will try to implement them into the game if they make sense. But anyway, that being said, guys, thank you all very much for watching. Super thanks for all the donations, the kind donations that you guys have done. And of course, let's all say welcome to Meme God, the brand new member that just joined the live stream here. And hopefully, I'm going to be able to make more live streams in the future, building this up. You all let me know what you think about it. I'm also planning on using the move controllers more, although I'm still trying to learn how to use them better, as I'm not that good at using these move controllers. I feel like I'm faster at building the world using the control itself instead of the move. But anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Stay safe, everybody, and I'll see you soon in another live stream. Bye!